So last session, you guys entered the Shadowfell with the help of Syrell, your companion, and I mean, you immediately entered, and it was just trauma after trauma after trauma. You guys looked into some puddles and saw some scary visions. There was, what did we see? I think ZARLOK saw himself laughing whilst he killed killed a bunch of innocents. JAFF was killing someone, and half of him was crying, and the other half of him was the face of his patron. Yeah, I think you saw your mum and dad saying that they failed you. I think
and Lou saved on his throne.
So he was okay. You had a little fight in the bogs with some ghouls and a displacer beast that really didn't trouble you that much, and then immediately got into another fight.
We were throwing hands last episode.
You were throwing hands. Then you got into another fight with a couple of wraiths, and using some good magic spells, you managed to get rid of the one that had the symbol of Noctis on him, and spoke to the one that had the symbol of Solareth on him. And you got some cool little tidbits of lore about Solareth's origins and the things that happened, post fall of the primordials and as the age of the gods sort of came into existence. And then you entered the amphitheatre, and Triple G was met with the horrifying revelation that his so-called friends were keeping secrets for him. And we went through some secrets that were being kept. The Aristra, the Shadar-kai, sort of conducted her play, and you guys played out some defining moments in your life. We saw how ZARLOK left his clan, and the loss that ensued in that battle, and then him stealing his father's sword. We saw Yeg push a bully off a set of cliffs to his death after he was taking the piss out of his mum and dad. And then we saw JAFF being chased out of somewhere by a bunch of hooded men with syringes.
We saw
it's very nondescript.
Top 5 most nonsensical backstories of all time.
After Aristra felt that she had some honesty restored to the party, she allowed you guys entrance into the Veiled City, the city at the foot of the Fortress of Memories. And the gates have swung open, and you guys are currently here, and you are more than welcome to enter into the Veiled City, unless you have anything else you want to do with
I don't want to sort of shit on your rundown, but you missed out arguably the most important thing that happened last session, and that was Syrell got promoted to parliamentary position, yet to be officiated, but will be
if Syrell can make it back in one piece.
If everyone gets back, that is getting officiated ASAP.
And also, I suppose, actually, Aristra said that someone in the Fortress of Memories might be able to help restore his mind, if he was so lucky.
Did she?
She did say. She said that she felt sorry for him and hoped that maybe there would be someone in the Fortress of Memories that could restore his.
Oh my god, that links back to my note. Holy fuck!
I think you were too busy lying to the rest of your party to hear that. I think.
But yes, so you guys are in the amphitheatre. The gates to the Veiled City have been opened before you. You are welcome to enter if you so please.
Yeah, let's go.
So you walk through this black wrought iron gate, and you're met with something you probably wouldn't have expected from a plane as desolate and as sort of devoid of life and society as the Shadowfell. You are seeing a full-on functioning society of people. I say people. Of souls, undead, and Shadar-kai. The streets are grim and grimy. There is just soot and ash everywhere. And as you clasp your censer, which has this burning sort of herbs coming out of it that is making sure the undead give you a fairly wide berth, people are giving you some dirty looks, but they seeing the censer and understanding that if you have one of those, someone definitely let you in here. You can't just pick up one of those from a shop down the road. They are bestowed upon someone. Everyone just make perception checks for me as you
hell
guys
yeah.
start to walk through. Or investigation, whatever you guys prefer.
Need to find where I put my character sheet. Give me 1 sec. There we go.
Ooh!
Bang.
Ooh.
What a way to start, baby.
Wow.
Some good rolls. Zarlok, go on. Another 20 for Zarlok, I believe in him.
Perception for the boys.
Not
Ooh!
bad. So as you all sort of begin to walk through the streets trying to give the undead some wide berths, you see that the city is definitely run by the Shadar-kai. They're like lightly armored and they're walking around and they're sort of keeping tabs on stuff. A lot of the souls are on their way from the amphitheater heading towards the fortress. Flying above in the sky, you see these griffin-like creatures, but rather than eagle wings, they have raven wings. And their feathers are black. Their beaks are silver rather than made of like bone or flesh. They seem scarier, but also watchful. You can see that they're sort of the aerial guardians of this area. But a lot of the undead that roam the streets, the wraiths, there are ghouls, there are fallen angels that are sort of hiding in the shadows. And whenever the watchful eyes of the Shadar-kai or these sort of raven griffins above are distracted, they are snatching souls away. You see that there is a wraith, sort of blacksmith in a sort of hovel in one sort of alley, who peers around, sees that no one's watching, yanks a soul off the streets into the alley, and binds the soul into a weapon. As it sort of brings it into a crystal, places the crystal onto the smithing anvil, and smashes it, and it becomes part of this long, sort of shadowy blade. And the blade starts to whisper, and you make out noises coming from the blade. There's like this fallen angel who is, again, like sort of sat down in an alley, and as souls are sort of wandering through, is snatching it towards it and almost consuming the soul, sucking out the memories, all of the good radiant energy of a soul being replaced by this black necrotic energy. And you see actually this fallen angel, as it's doing so, is it thinks it's no one's watching, and one of the black griffin ravens from above has spotted this and has swooped down and just clamped its claws and talons on the shoulder of this fallen angel and rips it in half. Just two parts of this angel falls down to the floor, separated, its bone sort of just separated from its body, and then the griffin flies off, ready to continue its watchful eye over the
We just watched nature in motion just then.
From walking around, you guys get the sense that this place is dangerous and that undead are welcome here because everything's undead here, but they are kept very watchful under the eyes of the Shadar-kai. And as you continue through the Veiled City, you enter like more of a town square kind of area, and you see a small crowd of... There are Shadar-kai here, there are wraiths, there are ghouls, there are zombies, skeletons, even some souls are gathered around. And you hear the crowd murmuring and shouting around this sort of crowded area, and just on a raised platform, not too high, but they're probably 5, maybe 8 feet off the ground, you see a night hag surrounded by some large undead bodyguards, and the hag is shouting out to all of the people around, gather around, the auction is beginning. I have many a bottle of dying memories from dying souls, and I actually have some interesting ones. And she sort of opens up like her bony arm in this sort of like, she's got like a big shadowy cloak, and her skin is pulled taut, her whole body is like hunched back, bony. You look at her fingers and they sort of extend almost like claws, coming into a very thin, pokey, sharp points. And as she sort of brings her arm up in her cloak, you see these sort of jars, and there are sort of swirling smokes of different colours. Some are purple, some are black, some are white, some are golden. And she points to this sort of greyish silvery one. And she says, look here, I have the final thoughts of a decorated warrior, the previous leader of the clan of the Skycarvers of Skarnus. And that gets your attention, Zarlok, as the Skycarvers was the clan that you once belonged to. And she starts calling out. She starts calling out to the people around. So, who wants what? Who wants to offer anything? She points to the purple one. This is a fallen king from a land long, long ago. To a golden one, an angel of Solarith's employ. Their last memories brought asunder into this pot. Who wants what? People start clamoring, saying, "I want the one from the angel. I want the king's one." And they're offering different things. They're offering memories. They're offering magical items. They're offering parts of their fortune and their luck. And as you walk past, if you are wanting to inquire about any of the memories, you are more than welcome to.
Did you say there was memories from the Skycarvers?
Yeah, she said that she has the final dying thoughts of the previous leader of the Skycarver.
This could be really stupid of me, but I didn't think my clan was called the Skycarvers. I thought I was a part of the Pale Teeth.
The Pale Teeth are the mountains. So the mountains that you lived in were the Pale Teeth, but your clan was called the Skycarvers.
Right, okay.
And to be clear, is she running a store or is this an auction? Like, are people bidding for this stuff?
It's like an auction. People are like clamoring, and she's like one at a time.
What's the current going rate?
Yeah, I give Zarlok a kick and I'm like, mate, we got bid for this fucking Skycarver stuff. That's you. This is you.
She says, first up, we're gonna auction off the memories of this fallen king. He was a fallen king of a kingdom deep in the Threllis thousands of years ago. What will it be? And people start shouting out. One sort of wraith pulls out this sword and says, "This was my family sword. It was blessed by Beshaba, the goddess of tricksters. I'll offer this." And then a fallen Asamar says, No. I'll let you have my fortune, my luck. I give it all to you. And there's a few gasps in the crowd, as that seems to be quite a high price to pay, whatever that might mean.
How do you know what outbids someone's fortune? How do you outbid a fortune?
On the line.
The Night Hag sort of says, as it stands, the fortune is top. Can anyone beat that? And if people shout out some things, like some memories.
Is this the Skycarver's leader that we're currently bidding for?
No, this is a fallen king from Israel. This is a different one.
Triple G goes, put his hand up, it's like, shit. What's the bang? Okay.
No one seems to really be able to outbid the fortune that this wraith has, this fallen Asamar, has given. And she says, well, sold, and points to the Asamar, and the Asamar steps up onto the platform and takes like a quill that sort of just comes out of nowhere from his hag's hand, signs a little contract, receives this jar of memories, and walks away.
What the fuck?
Next up, we'll have the auction for the memories of the leader of the Skycarvers. Who's going to bid what?
Bid your best.
I would like to bid.
Oh god.
You would like to bid? Well, what would you like to place on the line for this memory?
5 golden pieces, good sir.
She
And I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around to the others and just wink at them like it was a fucking bad line.
I'm thumbs upping right now. I'm like,
I like that. Just start low and walk them up. I like it.
She smiles at you and says, firstly, I'm a female. And
I'm a female police officer!
You feel a chill through your spine, and you feel like the fear starts to take over you, but you shrug it off because you are a very fearless sort of warrior. But you know better than to probably insult her again. She does seem fairly powerful.
In Zarlok's head, that wasn't an insult.
But she says, gold is no good here. We don't deal in things as common as money. and
Oh
she
my
says this a small, like, impish looking ghoul, almost like probably 3.5 foot tall, pulls this crossbow out of its sort of like pouch on its side, and says, this crossbow, it says that it sucks the souls out of those it kills. I offer this as payment.
Bollocks!
What?
I'll do you one better!
Bollocks!
I will do you one better, madam. I will get you that crossbow and whatever is in his pockets.
Make a persuasion check.
Surely I can help him. I'll big him up.
You can pick him up and help him.
Give it. Yes, dude. Take that with advantage.
Persuasion.
Look at that!
Yes!
She takes a moment and smiles and says, "Oh, I'll make you a deal. You give me everything this ghoul owns," and the ghoul starts to shrink away and tries to turn away, but there's a crowd of people now behind him that have all like forced him into this corner. And on top of that, I want just a slither, just a tiny, tiny piece of your fortune, of your luck. How does that sound?
I'm going to turn around to the others and go, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. I don't really know.
She's talking to you, you fucking... Come on.
What do you mean by my luck?
It's nothing really. You know, luck can work good and bad. Sometimes I might replace good with bad and bad with good, but just on occasions, just a few times.
Deal.
You literally, you say deal, you walk up, this ghoul tries to run away, you literally pick him up from the head, hold him up in the air, take out Stormcleaver, and just decapitate him in front of everyone.
Jesus.
And to the ground. You pull out this ornate, like, crossbow made of black wood, black metal, and a few bolts on it. As well in his pockets, he has nothing crazily mad, you know, a couple of extra bolts, a small locket, and as it opens, there's like a little photo, like a drawing inside, and it's like a charcoal scrubbing of a really like pretty goblin girl, and you give that all to the hag as well as that, and she presents to you the contract for you to sign before she passes over the jar of memory.
I'll give you the crossbow and whatever's in his pockets. It's crazy.
I'm going to take the contract and turn around and hand it to one of the others and say, I can't read.
Fuck. Well, you can still sign it, mate. I mean, the contract was verbal.
Does anyone speak Sylvan?
Oh,
I can comprehend languages. Is that written? Yeah, oh no, that's the meaning of any spoken language. Oh, I understand written fucking language that you see.
If you'd like to comprehend languages and read it, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. I'll give that a little bang.
huge bod.
And I'll put my hand on the contract. Hopefully that doesn't mean it's me. I'm not signing it.
You read it. It's long. It's drawn out. There's a lot of like
legalese
to it, but the general gist is: in moments of great failure or epic success,
oh no,
the hag is able to draw that success or failure from ZARLOK and take it for her own. But this has a limited amount of uses. Above table 5 times.
That's crazy though.
So nat 20s or nat ones.
At once,
both
at the
get
DM's
affected.
discretion, in perpetuity, up to about 5 times. At my discretion, can be.
Oh my god!
around,
So you could just save it. You could just ignore it for a month.
Like, yeah.
That's
much,
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Fuck.
And I'm relaying this. That is outrageous. That contract is outrageous, brother. You've made a crazy deal here, but you've got to sign it, I think.
Or do I chop her head off as well?
Or, I
Oi.
mean, there's a lot of people here currently. Let's try and stay incognito.
This is
fighting
also
is
a night
that
hag
general?
that we're dealing with.
We don't know. Yeah, okay, no. Well, let's not deal with that.
Get me a pen!
Like she's got like these raven feather sort of like feathers in her cloak that sort of make up the outer of it. She just pulls one out and it transforms into a quill, and she like floats it over to your hand and says, "Sign your name."
Zarlok's gonna sign his name, but as as we would know, a 4-year-old would sign their name in crayon. and he would hold it like, you know, like how like security guards hold a flashlight up.
Yeah.
He would hold the pen. He would hold the pen like that.
Amazing.
Completely crushes the feather in his hand.
So you sign it over and you feel like a burning sensation just the back of your neck, and you feel like you can feel the contract take hold, and as you hand over the contract, she takes this jar. It's like a very simple jar with a sort of like almost like a cloth as the lid with like a piece of rope and twine to hold it all in place, and hands like a jam jar in a sense, and hands it over to you and says, "That memory is for you to hold on to and to listen to, and whenever you are willing to, it will exist in that jar until you open it." And she says, "Right, up next we have this angel's last memories. Who wants what?" And then they carry on reading behind you.
An angel's last. Yeah, I'm done with this hack, honestly.
Well, is there anything else interesting that might come up?
Yeah.
Or...
What else can we see?
She had the king was beforehand. You've had Zarlok's backstory one. There was the angel that she's just spoken about, and she has one more. Which, if you're waiting for the angel one to finish, I can tell you what it is. As the angel one finishes, she pulls out the final jar, and she says, "Let me go to there it is. I have here the final memory of Captain Lysandra Tideborn, the champion of Umberley." And it's like a swirling blue sort of shadowy smoke in this thing. And if anyone wants to make a history check, you're more than welcome to.
I will.
Captain Lysandra Tideborn might have
Lysandra. Okay, hang on. You're gonna have to. Can you say that again slowly? Lysandra Tideborn. Tideborn.
GILDOR on a 16. on a 16, Captain Lysandra Tideborn was a tiefling, like a female tiefling pirate, way back during the War of the Gods. She was the champion of Umberley, who was sort of the goddess of the tempest and of the seas. You know, currently known as isn't sort of known in bated breath as the Bitch Queen. Umberley is, and Lysandra Tideborn was her champion, and legends say that she bargained her soul to the Bitch Queen to command the storms, and was then given a huge, crazy pirate ship called the Maiden's Tempest, which, according to legend, could also sail beneath the waves and underwater. Whoa! And that's as much as you can remember. You can really remember on a 16.
I mean, I relay my knowledge to the group and then let everyone know that I have nothing. Not only do I have nothing to offer, I don't even have a spell here that could sort of like... I mean, I didn't take suggestion thinking we'd end up at an auction, funnily enough. So.
No, and I feel like I don't know what more we can offer. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the prices here are way out of my fucking league.
Risk reward, I don't see the upside for us at the moment.
Can I see what everyone else bids, Jan?
Yeah. So you see, as the are bringing out the final auction, the jar of Captain Lysandra Tideborn. It starts off relatively low. There are a couple of like wraiths that are bidding certain magical items. One's bidding like a magical set of armor that, according to him, under the table, he says, "Oh, it can protect you from even the wildest of strikes." It kind of just means that you can't be critted against whilst wearing it. It's like a heavy bit of plate mail armor. And the auction's going. People are sort of going back and forth, and then a very tall, cloaked figure wearing, the crow masks that the sort of doctors used to wear back in the old days. Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, one of those. And it's very tall, like slender, but very tall, like probably 6'8", 6'9" in height. He walks through the crowd and he says, "I will offer this." And he opens up his sort of long cloak, and inside it's a spear, like probably, like a two-handed spear made of this black shadowy metal. And he says, "This was the weapon of the champion of Shar during the War of the Gods." And everyone sort of takes a bated breath and breathes. "I will offer this in return for the memory."
Triple G starts to walk away. Well, that settles that then.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll raise my hand. I'm gonna offer my ability to eat and drink.
What?
The make a persuasion check with disadvantage, I'm gonna say.
Because I loudly said "what" in your ear.
I don't think the ability to eat and drink kind of rivals a weapon of the War of the Gods, but you can still make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Fuck.
That's perception, mate.
That's
Persuasion.
Cool.
Oh, that's perfect.
Second
Thank
chance.
God.
On a 17, the hag laughs and says, "I'm not sure that's enough, but you're welcome to make another offer." And she notices the glaive in on your back and says, "I feel an energy from that glaive. Perhaps that could rival this man's offer."
I can't offer my glaive.
That's a great deal.
What, the
I
glaive
can't
with
offer.
the glaive with all the people's names on it?
Yeah, I can't offer that for this
brother,
random
that's
fucking
crazy.
pirate. It's like, I want to know about this ship though.
I come from a village of wizards, and even I know this woman is having her pants down.
Why
need to
is this Donny offered Shar's spear?
This
for
guy's
this,
just
though?
Well,
Well, clearly
weapon
because it's
from
the
a
memory
fucking
is
champion.
important or some shit. Guys,
Well, yeah,
that's why he's
but
offered something crazy.
That's the thing. If the memory's important, then there's got to be something to it.
She's having one over on you, mate, and I'm telling you, I know it.
Okay. Right.
So,
I mean, listen, I'm happy just getting the fuck out of here. She's pissed me off, actually. The prices are weird. I don't understand them, and I don't want to give up anything. Do you know what I mean? Like losing money, sure. I can get that back.
yeah.
I just really want to know about this fucking underwater part. I've looked through. There's literally nothing I can give, but that's unless I was
to be a physical thing. You can do a Fred and give her something else.
Well, this bloke has Shar's spear. I don't really want to take him on. The only other thing I can think of is Enfer, but I'm not giving Enfer up. So,
no, I've got nothing. I can put in some jam. Don't know.
No, this is the risk. I mean, like Yeg said, if this was like our realm, and we were
Yeah,
even if we gave your sword up in our realm, I back us to eventually get it back. Here, I'm absolutely delighted if we get out alive. Like,
I just really like the sound of this like underwater ship and shit. It just sounded cool. I wanted to hear about it. I didn't know someone was going to come along with fucking like spear from the War of the Gods.
Well, I can't swim. So...
Can I offer the jam? Maybe the jam is really good down here.
yeah.
It's to sweeten the deal, so to speak.
You're welcome to make a persuasion check if you want. Yeah,
I'll do it.
Can I also make an insight check on this guy with the mask? Like, who the fuck is
Yeah,
this
I
guy?
want to know about this, Dominic.
He's pulled out a weapon of the fucking gods. Behave.
Can I give Triple G the help action on that as well?
Yeah, if you can. If you want to roll another one, Gil.
I'm going to turn to everyone else and say, should I take his head as well?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, he looks scary.
Oh, boring.
I haven't even got detect faults up. Fuck!
On your 18 persuasion, Yeg, she chuckles, which is a very weird sound for a hag. It's... We'll get to that in a sec. It's a very weird sound for a hag. It's gravelly, it's croaky.
Goat.
It's gravelly and it's croaky, and it's kind of unnerving. And she giggles and says, the jam will not win you any favours with me, little one.
Okay.
But I do find you entertaining.
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
No.
She wants to fuck Yeg. We're going. Tell me what my man's when he tells me, and we're getting the fuck out of here.
As you make an insight check on this tall being,
Rattled.
you notice a few things. One, this person is not native to the Shadowfell. They are not undead. They are not some Shadarkai or whatever. But they are Fae in some sense. You get the vibe of Fae energy coming from this being. Just being a very in-tune wizard, you understand this person has immense magical power. Probably the most you've felt on a being ever.
Furious note-taking in the background.
If this person was to, like, be a member of your tribes, for example, they would be more powerful than many of the Master of Mages ever. They are an extremely powerful being. And you get the sense that if someone is able to offer a relic of this magnitude for a memory, they are someone that is hell-bent on acquiring knowledge, secrets, history, and for someone to have access to something like this, it means they probably have access to more than just this. If this is what they were willing to part with, they probably have more stuff, whether it be on their person or in their collections, I guess. And as you're making this inside check, the hag accepts the offer of the spear, and the transaction is made. And as he signs off the contract and hands over the spear and receives the memory in a swirling sort of... Make an Arcana check for me, Triple G, actually. If anyone else is trained in Arcana, they can also make a check. But if you're not trained, I'd say not. There's no point. Triple G's enough.
Does he look like he's about to leave?
Yes.
Like magically leave?
Yes. From that Arcana check, Triple G, you can tell he's casting something similar to Plane Shift, but it's more ancient and more primal in its casting. It's not a way of casting it that you would ever learn to cast, or how Syrell cast it. There is no like drawing of runes and making a circle. It's more just I want to leave, and I leave, and I'm using just the power I have to leave. And he pulls up his cloak, and he
should I magic circle him, guy?
Yes.
No. Wait.
He'd be trapped in there for an hour, and I can trap Faye in there.
This is the most powerful person in this campaign so far. We can't trap him in a magic circle. It will kick the fuck off. He just offered up Char's weapon like it was nothing. So, as
He can't do anything when he's in there, though.
Yeah,
And we've got an hour to get away.
Yeah, but
his brother can plane shift without needing to know plane shift. He will find us and kill us. We can't just memorize his face.
I agree with the wizard this time.
we can't memorise his face. He's wearing a mask.
Listen,
I'm jotting down what he looks like.
I want
is
this
a shadow.
so bad more than anything. I've just literally thrown away the main campaign. I want this guy so bad, but
yeah, I now care about this guy more than anything that's happened.
I agree, but equally, this guy will fuck us.
Yeah, agreed. Let's just all stay quiet and watch him disappear.
Yeah,
unless we do anything in the magic circle, though, we can't.
No, but
unless we start offering up things like our fucking backstories. Like if I offer up everything, I've got,
let me offer up luck. Yeah, let me just offer up living. You know, I don't know.
No, he's taken that. I'm saying I don't want him. I was going to follow him immediately after this, but he looks like he's about to leave, and
If you magic circle
about
this guy, can't he try and teleport out? That's one of the things in magic circle, isn't it?
You can't. Wait,
You can make a charisma saving throw to try and escape.
Through teleportation or interplanar travel on a charisma.
Plane shift.
Yeah. Okay. First.
Yeah, bad idea.
What if I cast Bane on him first, and then magic circle?
What if I cast vicious mockery and I just laugh at him?
What if you give him your portent 13 when he tries to fucking planar shift out?
I'm looking down. I want to mark this guy's card somehow. I'm looking. Oh, wait.
Before he leaves, can anyone do anything?
If you want, make a perception or investigation check on him before he leaves.
I care about this bloke so much.
No, immediately.
Wait, what did you say? Perception or what? Or investigation?
Perception or investigation, if you want.
I've got one idea. I could try and counter spell what he's doing now, like stealthily.
Triple G.
Yeah. What?
I'd say JAFF and YEG on your 17 thing. Let me just quickly go to my notes to make sure I do it correct.
What do I see?
You see on the bottom of his black cloak, you see a grey ash that sort of has flicked up
Grey
onto
what?
his ash.
Ash.
Like a coating of ash on the bottom of his cloak that doesn't seem to be native to this plane, nor to, because the vibe you get from this ash is it's not of a stone that exists in the material plane either.
Right,
whatever plane he's going to now or has come from is where he picked up this ash.
He is from the Hells, or he's from
one of
the
them.
Underdark.
Can we look at? We don't have time, but that map he had, that's crazy.
Oh
If anyone wants to
yeah.
make-
Can I think back to when I was being explained all of the different realms and try and remember
Go into
all
a
of
mind
those different
palace and pull out
realms
the
that
map.
were drawn in the sand for me?
If you make a history check, but the DC will be 25.
What, to remember something that was told to me?
To try and work out where this ash might be from.
No,
It's
I
ash.
don't
No,
want
to
I don't
draw
wanna
out-
work
to
it
draw out the
I just wanna
interplanetary map.
Remember what I saw.
Yeah, that's fine. You haven't got to roll to remember that. Sorry, I thought you were trying to trying to
No.
match this ash
That's
to
my
a-
I just
to a
want to
realm.
see what I saw.
No, that's fine. I'll just bring it up. It's fine. It's not a
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
The map is in the Discord chat as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I also am very tempted to try and stealthily counterspell him.
So
It could be any of them. It could be any of the outer planes.
Yeah, because it's not of the material plane.
I don't think it's of
Shadowfell
it could be
either.
of the it could be of the Feywild. I don't think it's of the Nine Hells, and then it could be it.
But
See now I'm saying stuff that Luke knows as opposed to
no, but we know
what JAFF
from our
knows.
investigation that. No wait, I didn't write
There are
anything
several
down.
places that.
Yeah.
So really, we don't know, but it's something.
We don't.
We just know
I'm
it's
gonna
not
try.
Shadowfell and it's not our place.
I'm going to try something. I am going to cast message, and I'm going to message him, and I'm going to say, "Well, friend, that was a hefty price to give up there. You must really want that memory."
He receives your message, and you hear him reply back, but it is clearer than any message cantrip you've ever heard in your life. It is almost like he is in your head talking to you as you hear him simply reply, "And what business is it of yours?"
Oh, he's gonna kill us. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and cast.
You're joking.
He's gonna kill me. He's just gonna kill me.
No business of mine at all, friend. No business of mine at all. And I cut the message off and give a look to these guys like,
Yeah, well, let's.
like time to go. Get the fuck out of here.
You cut off the message, he gets ready, and he disappears inside his cloak as he
Can
casts his
I
version of
clarify
Initiative.
before he leaves? Did he know that was me, or
Yes, he was looking directly at you through like boring through the sort of eye sockets of his crow like
That's-
medieval doctor mask, staring directly at you.
I turn to Syrell and say, "When I die, you are master of mages, okay, brother?"
Cyril's like, "Whoa, that's a lot of pressure, but I promise, you know what?
He's up for it.
I would do what is needed to be done.
It's
Thank you,
okay.
Thank you.
Yeg will guide you. He's very political.
Thank you.
I'm glad we got all of Triple G's backstory out of the way before we now kill him
Yeah.
off from
Before-
6'9".
Before the
fucking
scarecrow
witch
from
doctor.
fucking Arkham Asylum bums me. What on earth? I obviously relay to these guys like, yeah, I'm very glad we didn't fuck with that guy. He
Okay.
will definitely.
I almost magic circled him.
I'm so glad I took you down from that.
Yeah, thank you. That would have been a horrendous idea. He would have fucking killed me immediately.
Holy shit!
Oh god.
Right, can we
Right, let's get the fuck
crack
out.
on and
We have-
move on?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, fuck.
This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
At this point, you
Fuck
continue
this,
on your
big
journey
time.
through the Vale City. You're most of the way through it at this point, and after another like 10 minutes of walking, for example, you end up at the outskirts of the city, and you see across a chasm and a rope bridge the Fortress of Memories.
Oh, fuck.
A decrepit ruins of a castle. Around its top, you see these crystalline ravens all floating, and just across this bridge, souls are just walking across, floating across, off toward the Fortress of Memories.
Oh wait, so have we missed the Vale of Echoes then?
The Vale of Echoes is where you fought the two wraiths.
Ah, okay, right.
That's where you fought the two
And we
wraiths.
were
That was
just
in the Vale.
We're in the Vale City right now.
You were just in the Vale City. You're now about to enter the Fortress of Memories.
Right, okay.
Yeg,
Okay.
we do not have time to stop at food markets in the fucking.
Sorry, they
Shadowfell,
were just. It smelled really good. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Nice. It's a rotten apple in his hand. I'm like, put the fucking thing down.
So as you all approach the rope bridge, it looks like it would be extremely delicate and is close to breaking. But as you gingerly test maybe one of the first planks, you realise that it is some sort of magic is holding this in place, and it isn't as scary as it looks. Just make sure you don't fall off either side, because it is a long, long way down.
Right, Zarlok, you're the heaviest. You go first.
I'm just gonna go, like
Send it.
literally
You
just
just
gonna
go.
walk forward, like yeah.
And surprisingly, it just seems to hold your weight like it was
Oh,
nothing. It
amazing.
doesn't seem to have any bow or any creaking. The ropes don't seem to sway in the very like windy sort of chasm that you're in. It just seems like a normal, like you're just walking on a normal road. You look like you're walking on terra firma.
Cool.
So you will walk across
Yeah.
eventually, and you enter through these large, what you could tell there was once a beautiful adorned doorway, and it's now just broken, wind howling, and you have a long hall full of statues on either side. There are 6 statues on one side, and mirrored on the other side, there are another 5 statues. And where the 6th statue would be, there is just a plinth and nothing there. And I'll just pull up this in case so you can see what each of the statues look like.
Whoa.
Perfect.
So you're more than welcome to go up to any of them. There are small little inscriptions on each of them, as well as
Wow.
like a sigil on the base of all of them.
That is so sick.
You're more than welcome to point at any of them, ask questions, tell me what you see, any history checks. You are
Okay,
you're more than welcome.
immediately there's
Yeah,
one
go,
down the
go.
bottom with nothing on it.
I was just about to ask about that.
Yeah. Do we not work our way down to that?
No, well, I'm just looking for one. Can I look at the dwarf? I'm looking at this dwarf over here. Look at this. Guys, look at this guy.
I want to look at the skeletal one.
Do you want me just to go through all of them? I'm assuming you can look through all of them at some
I
point.
wanna
Do you
look
want
at
me
all of
just
these.
I want to look at all
Go on,
of
build up
them.
your
that's
obsidian
fine.
notes, guys. Come on.
Yeah, Jan, let me get ready for this.
No worries.
Right, Yeager's not going to write a single
Statues.
fucking thing down.
Can someone move their mic away from their keyboard because it's so loud?
Oh, dude. It's been killing me.
Is it me?
It's you,
That's
man.
you, Luke, yeah.
Yeah. Here you see a just gorgeous looking human paladin. You know, the armor is gold and silver and ornate. The sword is huge and it just looks like it was crafted in the image of the gods, basically. And at its base of the plinth,
The tapping needs to stop, mate.
You see,
How am I supposed to make notes if I can't fucking use
we've
my
never had this
keyboard?
problem.
Yeah, this is a just now thing.
Well, I don't know what you guys want me to do. I'm literally my hands are fully extended away from me.
I
to
don't
my
know
keyboard.
why.
There's
If
nothing more
I
I
had
can
to
do.
figure out a fucking compromise for the echo, you've got to figure out a compromise for the tapping.
That's it.
you
It's him,
can-
ZARLOK.
You can just mute your mic until I've finished expositing.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
So yeah, the first one here is a human paladin in gold and silver armor, and at the base of the plinth, you see the same sigil you saw on the wraith from last session, a golden sunburst, and the name says Aurelian Skybrand, Champion of Azureth, and underneath is a small inscription that says, "If the sun must fall to save the dawn, then let my heart burn in its place." Directly opposite, and these statues are almost staring at each other with their eyes locked, you see a female drow holding a staff made of wood with a clawed hand sort of coming out of the wood. The plinth has a black crescent moon cradling a silver star, which is the same sigil you saw on the other wraith that you actually defeated. And the plinth says, Olira Drialis, Champion of Noctis. And their inscription says, "Light is a liar, only shadow tells the truth." You then have down here a dwarven male with a plinth that has a hammer striking an anvil. And it says, Borin Forgefist, Champion of Moradin. And the inscription says, "All creation is born in the strike of the hammer and ends in its echo." Here you see a plinth inscribed with a spiral wave that curls into a fanged maw with like teeth made out of the foam. and it says Captain Lysandra Tideborn, champion of Umberley, and the inscription says, "The tide takes what it is owed. Today it calls my name." Here you have a plinth that has a tree and its sigil on top of it, which the roots form like a spiral, and the leaves bloom into like different. Like some of it blooms into leaves, some into like feathers, some into antlers, and it says, "Pharos of the Verdant Hunt, champion of Melora," and the inscription says, "All things return to root and soil, even the gods." The skeleton one is a plinth with a balanced set of scales, with a skeletal hand holding the scales. And the inscription says, "Voshal, the Veiled Arbiter, champion of Kelemvor," with the inscription saying, "The scales must never falter, even for me." This one here is a Asimar male, with the plinth is a silver sword upright, wrapped in a band of like blue flame. And the crossguard, rather than being a traditional crossguard of a sword, is actually a set of scales. And it says, "Sir Garrick Valenholt, the Silver Shield, champion of Tyr." And the inscription below says, "Even blind, I see the path of justice." And directly opposite, again, sort of staring that one down, is a orc male with the plinth sort of sigil saying is a black iron gauntlet, crushing a red crown in its grasp. And it says, "Khan the Unyielding, champion of Bane." Below it says, "Mercy is for the weak, and weakness dies screaming." This one here, Gildor, you actually recognise from drawings and from historical books. This has another sigil that you recognise. It's a loom surrounded by 8 stars, which is the sigil of Mistra. And it says, "Vanya Ravaris, champion of Mistra." And the inscription below says, "Every spell I cast was a stitch in the fabric of eternity." Opposite, you have a halfling female, and the sigil is a broken coin split in two, and a thorned vine sort of winds between the halves. And it says, "Varric, the Laughing Blade, champion of Bashaba." And the inscription says, "Luck favours no one, and that's the joke." And here you see a genderless air genasi. You can't really tell if it's male or female. The features seem very hard to place. The sigil is a jagged lightning bolt striking a crumbling mountain. And it says, "Kaelan Stormheart, champion of Talos." And the inscription says, "The elements are a force that balances freedom with fury." And then you have the last empty plinth, where there is no statue, there is no inscription, but there is a sigil. And it's a perfect circle divided into 4 equal quadrants: red, blue, green, and purple. And at the center, where the 4 quadrants meet, there is an eye with an iris, and the iris is half black and half white. If anyone wants to make a religion check, see if they can recognize that sigil, they are more than welcome to.
Is that the sigil of Ao?
Make a religion check.
Is that the sigil
I
of
was waiting
OA?
for AO. I was waiting for AO.
I'll say, because you
thought-
have also visited this temple, you do manage to remember on those, not the best religion checks, but this is, yes, the symbol of Ao. And JAFF, as you stand in front of the plinth where Ao's champion...
really quickly before you do that.
Yeah.
Varric, the Laughing Blade, was champion of who?
Bashaba.
Bashaba. And then that was Venya Evaris was Mistra.
Yeah, Vanya
I'm just
Ravaris,
checking.
yeah.
I've definitely spelt all of these wrong. I've got
That's fine, as long as you've got
the
a rough
names
idea.
So yeah, okay, I think I've got all of them. Sorry.
So yeah, Jaff, as you stand at the base of the empty plinth where Ao's champion would be, you hear Ecdis's voice in the back of your head. And all you hear is him whisper, interesting. Very interesting. And you feel a pulling towards the plinth, like something inside you is just sort of pulled and focused on this plinth compared to the rest of them.
I'm gonna get closer to it.
You get closer, you still feel a pulling, but like not as in like I need to go and stand on it, but you just feel like there is some connection between this plinth and you, and you're not sure what, you're not sure how, but you do feel a connection to this plinth.
As I get closer to the plinth, does it look like there was once a statue here and it's been torn down?
Make an investigation check. It looks like something was designed to go here, but nothing was ever put here. It makes very little sense for the plinth to exist with no reason. But nothing. There was nothing that was ever put here. It's not like something was here and it got removed. You could tell that the base is untouched.
And the nameplate was left empty. It wasn't like that was crossed out.
The only thing there is the sigil of AO.
Can I try something?
You're more than welcome to.
This might warrant absolutely nothing at all. I'm going to take my glaive and I'm going to touch it to the sigil of AO and try my best to kind of channel what power I possess from my pact through my glaive and towards this kind of sigil of AO.
Okay, as you pull your glaive out and you touch the point of the edge of the blade to the sigil of AO, you notice the shadows that sort of coalesce around the tip of the blade start to sort of feed in to the sigil, and you notice so the sigil is 4 quadrants of colour: red, blue, green, and purple, with the eye at the centre, and the iris is half black and half white.
Yeah.
Slowly, that half of the black starts to overcome the half of the white and fill the iris so it's fully black. And at that point, you just hear the whisper of Ecdis once again in the back of your head. And he simply says, I should be here. And then you no longer hear him.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Right, okay. Right, me and Ecdis have got to have a little mothers meeting, I think.
We are obviously unaware of this. This is just.
You see him put his glaive on there, and you see the darkness overtake the light in that eye thing. If anyone's near him at that time, I don't know if you guys are all around or whatever. If you want to make
I'm gonna relay to the rest of the group, and I'm gonna be like, you guys remember that thing that I may or may not have kind of made a few deals with that I told you about?
Oh, yeah.
You sugar daddy.
Yeah, my sugar daddy. I think he was the champion of AO. And I'm going to point out the black eye that, I'm going to leave my glaive kind of pressed against the center as the eye is like black and whatnot. And I'll be like, I think he was once the champion of AO, like these guys were, but now, well, when we last had our catch up, he now worships Hor, which is a completely different god. Ao apparently
Vengeance.
Yeah, well, from what I know about Hor, Ao banished Hor from the realm of gods, from being a god.
Does he want vengeance against Ao? I mean,
he was Ao's champion, but from
These-
what I think,
we can surmise that each of these statues are like one on one. Like each one is facing the other, as if all of the good guys are on the left and all of the bad guys are on the right.
well, yeah, Bashaba, Bane, Kelemvor, Umberlee, and obviously the Crescent Moon one were all on one side, and then all of the ones on the left were, from my knowledge, good. Yeah, it was good versus evil kind of thing.
So Ao's
You do know that Kelemvor, for example, isn't necessarily an evil god, but he does live in a realm of darkness, and there is a sense of evil to his realm, but he's not like an evil god. The others are correct.
It's dark versus light, really, isn't it?
Can in this moment, looking at all these statues, can I try and recall upon what I actually know about what is sort of common, or not even common knowledge, but even if I did a level of scholarly reading into the War of the Gods, what would I know about that?
Yeah.
So
Like, I know they had a war, but what do we really know, sort of thing?
So the War of the Gods basically is because
It wasn't even really a war, was it? It was just they all had champions that fought each other.
In essence, what it was is what you've learned is that when the gods sort of became gods, they chose mortal champions to fight on their behalves, and this is when the gods acted almost without their own sphere of influence. They had their realms and their spheres of influence they commanded over, but they always wanted more. So they used their champions to fight on their behalf to take areas of influence outside of what their specialty was. For example, Umberlee, the goddess of the sea, wanted more than just the sea, she wanted everything. So her champion was fighting on her behalf to take over more than just her realm. And
Okay, I see.
all of the gods' champions were fighting on that behalf to try and take over more control of more of the world and have more than just their divine domain. And it almost led the world into complete and utter ruin. And it was only until Ao stepped in and created balance in terms of his domain and kept everyone within their own sphere of influence. They no longer meddled in mortal affairs. They kept to their own realm and their own domain. You know, no longer was Umberlee trying to have more than just the sea. No longer was Moradin trying to have more than just creation and the forges. They only had their sphere of influence that they lorded over. Everything else was kept compartmentalized for each god. That was his only way of ensuring balance in the world.
So there wasn't really a set to common knowledge. There wasn't really a set reason someone did this. Therefore, it was just basically the Wild West sort of thing. Like
Pretty much, yeah. Because this is when the gods all first, you know, in common knowledge, all scholars believe is that a lot of scholars don't believe in the primordial creation theory of how the dragons came and created the world. Everyone believes that the gods created the world, and they created the world and they all wanted their own piece of it, and they all wanted more than they actually had, and it was a bit of a Wild West. It was only after Ao decreed there should be balance that people retreated into their own domains and their own realms.
So another question.
But it seems... Sorry, no, go on, Louis.
So I'm just going to ask this and then you go. All right, two questions in one. Is the idea that the two dragons in an eternal fight and then one sacrifices to kill the other and the War of the Gods, are they like Hinduism and Christianity, whereas in they are opposing ideas of how the world was made, or is there a historical timeline where the dragons fought, then the gods came, or vice versa?
So what is sort of common knowledge to everyone is that it's kind of like the primordial dragon stuff is the Adam and Eve story that you tell kids, whereas the gods is the Big Bang. The gods is what everyone believes actually happened, and the primordial dragon stuff is what you tell kids at night. That's how the sun was made. That's how the moon was made. That's how the mountains were made. It's all this happened from these dragons, and it's all cool. And what you tell your kids to go to sleep. Whereas anyone that has any belief in any scholarly belief, most common people believe, oh yeah, the gods created the world. We worship the gods. So the gods look after us. We look after them. They had their war. They all found their domains after that, and that's how the world came into being.
Louis, quickly before your second question, this is what I was going to say. Both could be true, because from what we know about the Underdark, there's this great presence down there that we believe to be that dark dragon Umbrasyl. But then also, from what I've just said, it seems like this Champions thing and War of the Gods did also happen. So at this point, it seems like both are true.
I think that I probably so far am leaning towards agreeing with your theory. That seems most likely that they both happen. I also believe that there is a huge piece of information / pieces of information that we are unaware of currently. Yeah. That is, we're going to get rug pulled at one point. I feel there is something here that is left out of the history books, it seems.
Well, what's going to happen is at the moment both of them seem true, and I imagine actually happened is a combination of both with loads of stuff that hasn't been said, and we will be rug pulled ever so slightly.
A lot of it seems self-explanatory. The one big question in terms of all background related stuff, what was Ao's real sort of deal? What he is not adding up in all of this. Everything else does seem at least to make sense, but the AO stuff just doesn't quite add up. You need a briefing with your line manager. You need a end of year review with Ekfest.
Well, currently what we know is that AO has got a balance and wants everything to be even, fair, etc. But then he has a super powerful lich who worships the god of whore. I'm starting to wonder whether or not AO.
Yeah, it's a little untrustworthy.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Louis. I think AO is becoming a weird piece in amongst all of this.
Okay, well, fuck. We're getting caught up in some serious shit here. Some serious.
We've literally only walked in the door of the fucking Fortress of Memory.
We're in it. There is no turning back.
There's nothing more to be learned from this room. We need to move on, but I feel like there's when we're next sleeping or about to sleep, we need to have some kind of discussion about what the fuck's going on.
I mean, no, you're right.
There's nothing more for us to learn here, but we need to kind of talk this out a little, I think.
By the way, totally unrelated. I've just had the most insane idea for when we go to bed, because you just said the words when we go to sleep. So remind me when we go to long rest, please. Anyone, any more questions before we leave, or?
I'm sure ZARLOK has lots about the law, but
yeah, ZARLOK, put your pen and paper away, mate. Come on.
Because the only thing, I mean, it's not really a question, but I've still got the coin of luck, the heads or tails coin.
Ooh. I have
is that you?
The double-sided head coin.
That isn't the same coin that you learnt about the relic of Bashaba. It's just a coin that is lucky and can. If I remember rightly, it was double heads, and the coin can go invisible when you flick it if you want.
Is the coin is for Bashaba?
Yeah,
is that the one that we learned about a very long time.
Yeah,
not the one I have.
There is a coin that is Bashaba's relic. One of Bashaba's relics. That is a coin that, when using a coin flip, the loser is cursed.
Yeah.
Can I go in front really quickly before we leave? and promise, make this quick, Jan, but can I please go in front of the statue of Bashaba and can I open out my 230 force gold coins, 6 pieces of silver, 6 pieces of emerald, and 40 copper coins to see if any of them do anything in front of the statue of Bashaba?
None of them do anything.
Okay.
Can I?
Sorry, what was that? What was that coin that Finn's got?
So I have a coin that's double heads, and when I flick it, it can turn invisible slightly, basically to do magic tricks. A long time ago, at the very start of this campaign, when we were in the Wizards College in where was it? Yeah, Waterside. We learnt about a couple of relics. One of the ones we learnt about was the Spear of Shah, which we've literally just seen given to a night hag in the Shadowfell. One of the others in that same book, along that same power, was this Coin of Bashaba, where when you flick it in a coin cost, the loser is permanently cursed.
Yeah, so we used to do heads or tails quite a lot, and
yeah,
we waited for something to happen, but nothing ever has. So
that coin you have, heads or tails, whoever loses gets.
No, it's not that specific coin.
No. I have a completely different coin. Double-sided heads that I can turn invisible for like a split second as I flip it to trick people in coin tosses.
Okay, and
this other coin is a super powerful relic.
Yeah, and it's just in the currency somewhere.
It's in the currency somewhere.
We've been trying out our own currency as we've been going.
It's in the currency.
Yeah, it's in circulation.
Or one of us has got it on our person.
No, it's just out there somewhere.
It's just out there somewhere.
And so that's why we were checking our own.
The history of the coin is that as civilizations rose and fall, the coin remained, and it always changed its image to fit in with the currency of the world.
Yeah. So it's just out there, and we always test if we have it by playing a game of heads or tails.
Fantasy high, I see you. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that far ahead yet. So clearly,
don't spoil anything for
both
me.
Geniuses.
Yeah, spoiler. No, I'm joking. Last question, just to clarify something. So, So these are all the champions of each respective god and domain. Am I mistress champion
of the 12 prime deities of the I think they're called, if I double check, they are the where is it? Sorry.
It's prime deities, isn't it?
Yes, but they are the Pantheon of Dawn is what they're also known as.
Right. Okay. Am I the current champion of Mystra?
No, after the War of the Gods finished, their gods weren't allowed to pick champions, but the Master of Mages is given the same symbolic tattoos that if you look at Vanya, as a symbolism to the first ever Master of Mages who became the champion of Mystra, as a homage to her, basically the Master of Mages given the same tattoos.
Get the ego on this guy, asking if he's Mystra's champion.
I wanted to clarify because I wanted to know, are there other...
Mystra.
Oh, listen. Some of us just work to get in our positions and don't make noddy packs. But anyway, I'll sell my soul for my power. Get a fucking grip, mate.
Your work was talking to a little weasel by your own mum, you fucking dosser. Don't give me that.
You're a bit of a nepo.
You're literally a nepo, baby. Your dad was the one before and your mum chose you.
What are you going to do? Push me in a well? Fuck off.
As you guys
let's get out of here.
As you guys continue through the hall of echoes, as it's called, you walk through a sort of set of broken gates that are sort of hanging off the hinges, and you enter this absolutely huge library, and it is labyrinthian in scale. After every row of books, there are turnings left and right, and those divulge some more left and right. It's an absolute maze in here. And books line the walls from the ground to the ceiling. All you see and everything are books for as far as the eye can see. And down this sort of central corridor, probably about 80, maybe 100 feet in front of you, you see an old, hunched over Shadar-kai, holding a small little cane as a walking stick. His back is hunched over. He's wearing black sort of robes. His hair is white and wiry, and he doesn't seem to notice you at this point.
Are we to be noticed? I feel like we shouldn't be.
I mean, do we fucking jump this guy then, or what?
Jump him? Are you fucking kidding? I think we're gonna have to stealth.
Can I? Yeah, I was going to say, can I stealthily try and nip into one of the corridors?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Can I attempt to? How light is it in this room?
Gee whiz, man.
There is like low levels of light. There's like some candle light that are used to read the books. So, what is your ability in terms of?
If it's low light, I get advantage on stealth checks.
All right, roll another one then.
Oh wait, no. Let me just roll another normal.
Roll another one. So your first one was a 7. The second one, 16. You managed to go around the corner. You don't seem to have been noticed by anyone at this point, and you just see, there are shelves and shelves and shelves of books. There's writing on the spines of them. If you want to go and have a look.
Okay,
at some of the
do we know where he is now? Is he walking about, or is he?
He seems to just sort of be like he's sort of hunched over in the center. There's a small like lectern in front of him. And you're a bit too far away to see, but there are books on this lectern. There are other lecterns sort of around. They're all just filled with books that are open.
I want to attempt to take a couple of... look for firstly, but I'm going to attempt to take them if I want a book on the tribes of Skarnus.
First things first, I would say make an investigation check.
Okay, I'll make the investigation check, and then I'm looking out, because I've got a list of things I'm looking out for. I'm looking for...
Before you say anything, you make your investigation check, and as you look at some of the spines of the books, they don't seem to be your standard books you might find in a library. Every single book on the spine has a name. None of them that you really recognize. There are millions of books in this place, and every single one is a name. You know, some are human names, some are elven names, some are Goliath names, tiefling names. They're just names.
Okay, I'm changing what I'm looking for now there, because I can imagine what this is.
Boys, crack open that glossary, baby.
I'm going to look for... wait, where am I? Okay, actually... okay.
Can we...
My list... No, go on. Then you go, because I've got to find my names.
Can we presume... So two things. Can we presume that these people's names here are dead, and that's why they're in here, or...?
You put it this way, if you guys go down one corridor, you look through, and this library seems incomprehensible in scale.
Okay.
You don't
like
know
the
where it
memory
starts and
vault
where it ends.
inside.
It's labyrinthian. So
Right.
you're unsure if this section is dead people, if it's all dead people, if there's a section for people that aren't dead. You don't really know. You do remember seeing that there is, on these lecterns of these books that are open, there were like floating quills writing in them. Back where the Shadar Kai was standing, that hasn't seemed to notice you yet.
Is it in alphabetical order? Like, is there a logic to...
Brother,
I could go somewhere and think...
incomprehensible. It's so fucking massive, mate.
It doesn't seem to be in alphabetical order, no.
That it's like we're not gonna
Fuck
figure
it.
out a rhyme or reason.
I'm going to come out of one of the corridors and I'm going to walk up to the shadow.
You're going to walk through the Shadar Kai?
Confident.
Yeah.
You get 5 feet away, and he's facing away from you, but he still hasn't noticed you.
I'm gonna walk straight up to him. Oh wait, I'm like literally right like behind
You're
him.
5 feet away.
You're
mate.
right behind him, he hasn't noticed you.
Can I like clear my throat? Like
As you clear your throat, he goes, "Oh, one moment," and he very slowly, using the cane to turn himself around, spins around, and says, "I'm sorry, I no longer have access to my site, but how do you do? I am Archivist Salis at your service.
Hello, Archivist. There's a couple of people I'm looking for in here.
Oh, well, I think that's something I might be able to help you with. Firstly, are they alive? Are they dead? Are they a god? Are they someone of historical importance? It's very hard to find people in this area, so to narrow it down would be helpful.
Some alive, some dead.
I see, and you have no interest in the gods or their champions, because to read these books,
I do. I definitely do. Yes.
I will just say that from your voice, you sound mortal. To read these books, depending on the, do you understand where you are? First and foremost, it's very odd to have guests.
Yes, of course I do.
Make a deception check.
Jeez, man.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
He chuckles and says, "There is no need to lie to me, young one. I am no foe, neither am I friend. I am simply the archivist. You stand here in the Librarium of Whispers. Here we record the memories and the secrets and the thoughts of every being that has ever lived or died, from the gods of creation to the scum on the streets of the material plane. However, depending on what you try and read, your mind may not be able to handle the words on the page. So I do exercise caution.
Syrell could do it.
May I ask, before you continue, it is rare that mortals walk the Shadowfell. Rarer still that they enter the Fortress of Memories. Are you, what are you here for?
I will say that I have business with the Ravenqueen.
Ah, the Ravenqueen. Well, she is rather busy, but I am sure that she may be having some time for people. She will be in the Chamber of Reflections. I can guide you there if you so wish.
There are some things that I wish to read first. I was hoping to read of a couple of mortals that are dead. A mortal who is still alive, and just something about a champion of a previous god.
Okay, well, where would you like to start?
Could I start with the dead people first?
Yes, of course.
Polite.
Please, their names, if you will.
Manuel and Colette Azaran.
I see. One moment, and he sort of picks up his cane and like taps it twice on the floor, and these two ravens fly out from behind him, and you can see these ravens are both wearing little monocles over their eyes, and they fly off into the corridors and are gone for about a minute or two, and they both return with two bound leather tomes of a sort of green and goldish like leather trim, and they plop them both in the hands of Archivist Salis.
I'm gonna
Now,
bring.
I will warn you. As I have mentioned before, the words on these pages are not meant for mortal eyes. I lost my sight by trying to read one that was too powerful for me to read. So
Gotta get that
exercise
anti-glare.
Oh God.
I'm gonna bring Enfer out and just kind of like let him run along my arm up to read Manuel's final thoughts.
So you
Actually, no, I'm not going to attempt. I'm going to attempt to read something. I don't know, maybe a year or so before he died.
So you open up the book and you sort of scroll through and you see this is a thick book. It is every thought, every word he said, every interaction he ever had, and you furiously sort of go towards the back like last 10%, 5% of the book, I guess, and you see a passage in there, and the scene is set as him sitting in his office, you know, one late evening, and he is thinking about the legacy he's leaving, and he's thinking about his children, and he says, "Oh well, Francois will make a good king when he comes of age, and I am no longer fit to rule. And well, his younger brother Herbert, I mean, he will be a strong knight, a master of the guard here. Hopefully, Genevieve and Sylvie can be married off to good royal houses. I do hope that the need for a political marriage isn't too important at the time. I would hope that they could end up with some good men. Some princes can be rather spoilt, I guess." And then he pauses for a moment, and he says in his head, "Now, Jean-Pierre, I do wonder what he would want. I mean, in his youth, he was strong of will and a little bit hot-headed, and he always wanted to see the world, and it's tough when you're born with the weight of, well, I guess, the legacy of our name, and we always wanted him to perhaps move into scholarly realms or maybe work with the local clerics and the priests, but he seems to be too headstrong for all of that. I hope he finds his way, and he thinks I don't know that he sneaks out every night and has some fun with the daughter of that farmer at the base of our city. I'm well aware. I won't call him out on here because, well, I was young once and I understand the urges of a teen, but he needs to understand his name holds weight and he can't be seen to be fraternizing with those lower class people." And that sort of ends that passage, and then his mind drifts off to other things, taxes and business within the realm that he has to concern himself with.
Can I then
Before you
really?
do, I need you to roll me a d6.
Okay.
3. Cool, that's fine. Carry on.
Can I then flick to the last page of the other book?
The last page of the other book. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You pick up the book. You scroll to the very last page, and the page starts off of Colette's dream that she was having as she was sleeping, and her dream was of her life before her family and her marriage. She was a woman of noble house in Azureth, and she was thinking about the life that she thought she would have for herself.
Do I recognise any sigils? Thing?
You recognise. One moment. Let me just go to my notes. You recognise. You do recognise a symbol. It was a. It's like an oasis beachfront. Like the sun is setting over a very calm sea with gold sand along the bottom, and you recognise it as a noble house within Shimmer Point, the sort of coastal town city area to the west in Azureth.
Mm-hmm.
And she was thinking back to her life back then. She had a young love that she was thinking about, that she constantly does think about when her husband is no longer, giving her the attention that she thinks that she deserves. Someone that she wanted to be with. Someone that she wanted to be with before the weight of her station sort of took over. And she's then woken up violently from her dream, and the last thing she sees is a masked face, which is holding a syringe, and as the syringe is pierced into her neck and the injection is given to her, her final thoughts were of her daughters and how she wishes she could scream to help them, but no sound escaped her throat and her mouth.
Okay, I'll give the books back and I'll thank the kindly gentleman, and then I'll ask for the book of the champion of AO.
You say this to
Do I need to roll another d6?
Oh, you do, sorry, roll another d6 for that one as well, please. A 2? Sorry, let me just make a note. You take 7 points of psychic damage after you read that one.
That's fine.
So you say that you want the book of the champion of AO, and Archivist Salis looks at you puzzlingly and says, I'm not sure. Let me just check. And he pulls forth another raven with a monocle who flies off for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and it returns empty-handed. And Archivist Salis says, there does not seem to be a book on the champion of AO. Therefore, there was never a champion of AO. If they existed, they would be here.
Could you look for Ekthys instead?
Certainly. And he sends off the raven again. And it does this time return with a black leather comb, again, thick. And this one, you can see when the raven went, it went off towards an area where you can hear the scratching of quills, and as the book's been returned, the quill that is writing in that book is still following.
Okay, there's 2 bits I'm gonna try and read. I'm gonna try and flick through back to when the War of the Gods would have been occurring, and then also I'm going to try and look for more recently, what I presume is much recently, which would have been when I made the pact with Ekthys, what his thoughts were.
So, sorry, the first one was you're looking at back to the War of the Gods.
Yes, yeah.
So it's a lengthy passage, so you sort of have to skim through to get as much detail as you can. But you basically get the War of the Gods started, and he was just a humble cleric at a temple who didn't really follow a particular god. He simply believed in all of the gods. He was a man of faith. He believed the gods were powerful beings that would look after the world. And he prayed to them all every night, different prayers for different gods, all of the prime deities, the pantheon of the dawn, prayed to them daily, and prayed to keep his family safe. And one day he was at the temple worshipping, and just behind him he just hears huge explosions, the sound of almost like meteors smashing into earth, and he turns around and the entire town behind him rendered asunder. His wife, his family, his friends, everyone he ever knew killed in an instant. And in his sorrow, he destroyed the temple, the last thing that survived that barrage. He destroyed it with his bare hands, ripping stone from stone until nothing remained. And he just began to walk. He walked and he walked and he walked. He didn't drink, he didn't eat, he just walked. And eventually he collapsed, too weak to continue. And just before he was about to pass into the nothingness, into the realm of the dead, he looks up and saw a vision of the one god he never really prayed to, Hor, the god of vengeance. And at this point, Hor offered him unbelievable power and the ability to get revenge on all of the gods, provided he worked as his champion during this war. And he took up the mantle, he took up the power, and he fought for Hor during the war.
Okay, yeah. Wait, let me roll. Do I have to roll twice because I'm looking at two?
No, it'll still be one roll. But do your second bit first, and then you can read.
Yeah, so I just want to look at. I promise this is the last bit. I just want to look at what is around the time in which he would have acted with.
You read it through, and it seems very, but the actual things that happened are match up exactly with how you remember it. You know, you went through your small little trials to get through to his thing. He had made you the offer, you accepted. He gave you the glaive. The only thing that you see that you didn't know was his thoughts at the time.
Yeah.
And you know, there's lots of different thoughts that go on during that, but the main thought was, once I ascend to godhood, my vengeance will be swift, and all that have served me will be rewarded.
Okay.
Could you roll another d6 for me, please?
Yeah, of course.
5. Okay. Until your next long rest, what's your highest level spell slot?
They're both 3.
You cannot cast any spells at level 3 until your next long rest.
Right.
Oh, brilliant.
Does that mean I can't cast any spell?
No, it means that now you have to cast them all at second level rather than third level.
Right, okay.
So you still have the same amount of spell slots, but they've been dropped down a level, basically.
So I can't cast any level 3 spells.
Yes, any level 3 spells you can't cast, only 2. Because you cast all your spells at the highest level, but if your spells are level 3 spells, then they can't be casted. Only 2 level 2 spells you can cast, or below.
Okay, I'm going to ask a couple of sets of books, but I'm going to beckon the ravens to follow me with them back towards where the rest of the people are.
Cool.
I'm going to ask for Vilgefortz.
Yep.
I'm going to ask for Mickey and Lyra, whatever YEGOR's last name is.
It's Frostscale. Come on.
Frostscale,
We've been
that's
friends
it.
for
Frostscale,
how
yeah.
long?
Too long. And then I'm not going to ask for any for ZARLOK. I'd want any.
Cool. So, those books are again collected by these monocled ravens and brought back to you and all the party.
Well, I'm gonna try, because at the moment the party are just kind of down an alleyway, aren't they? I'm gonna try and kind of keep the party's presence hidden somewhat and just kind of take the books over to them.
Oh yeah, you take them off the raven and head over to the party.
We don't need to be hidden, do we? I mean, this guy's too
That
much fun.
seems chill, yeah.
He seems chill, I just don't know if that's...
This
a good
guy
idea
seems
or not.
like, quite frankly, I bet too soon. Better Ganfar. Just going to say it.
You take those filthy words out of your fucking mouth.
Can I ask, before we learn whatever we're about to learn, can I ask a sort of loopholey question, please?
Yeah.
Can I ask, I don't want to read it, I just want to see something. Can I ask for one of the birds to go and collect the book on Agra, and I just want to see if there is a pen writing on it or not?
Yep. The crows go, the ravens go off and return, and there is still a pen that comes alongside
Okay,
with
they
the,
can go and put it back. That's all I wanted to know. So,
the raven,
that,
the raven, like, if a raven could give a look of disgust,
Yeah.
it does, and it goes back and goes like its fucking long journey back to drop the book back off where it came from.
That's terrible.
I shout as if flying away. You're not getting paid for your opinion, fucking idiot. Well, okay, there we go. So we know that Epizon's wife is alive, at least.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I didn't even have that written down name. I was really last session.
I
searching
literally
for her
read that
name.
note about fucking half an hour ago,
I was
and I was like,
searching
huh.
for her name.
It's in the glossary. Second one down.
I'll fucking read that book. I'll read that book. That might give us something. I don't fucking care. I'll read that book.
Okay,
All
bring
right.
it back. Well,
Bring it
I
back.
call
Oh,
the bird
God.
that is fuming back. I'm like, come back.
It comes back and it drops the book at your feet, Gildor, and then gives you a quick little peck on the like a peck on one of your knuckles, and then flies off in a huff.
Oh, you want to fucking go?
Chill, dude, chill.
You
This
fucking
is the
bitch.
angriest I've seen Gil, and it's at a fucking bird. He
You're
needs-
working in the Shadowfell equivalent of McDonald's, buddy. I'm paying your fucking bills.
Cool. So you have these books at disposal. Who's reading what? What are you trying to find out from these books?
I'm reading nothing. I'm not taking any
The
sort
thing
of...
is, there's nothing for me to find out from my mum and dad's.
Yeah, I equally don't want you to suffer for the sake of reading. I feel like we know...
Is it still writing?
It's not still right.
Oh god!
Okay. It's okay. I'm rubbing circles on Yeg's lower back. It's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay. Well, that's answered a question, I suppose.
I thought you guys would want to read them. Okay, no problem.
I mean-
if not.
I feel like we're going to get the same information we already know, plus you're going to have to suffer for it, and I just don't... You know, I know my dad, what happened to my dad, you know. It's okay. I appreciate the sentiment. That's very kind of you. You're making good inroads to get back in my good books, and I do appreciate that. That's not gone unnoticed. But, yeah, I don't want you to suffer for the sake of, you know... We know
Yeah,
you've
you say you don't
manipulated by-
care, but it's kind of like we care about you.
No, it wouldn't be me. It'd be you guys.
Well, I
I'm
don't
not
want to.
fucking reading it. Fuck my dad.
All right, fuck. I'll
Fuck
just
that
fucking
guy.
read. I'll snatch the books back off him then, and I'll just. While I walk back, I'll read Agra's book, and I want to read like the most recent, like stuff that's being written in it.
Cool. So you open up Agra's book, and you read the last few pages, and it basically details that she is in the Hells.
What?
Fuck.
She is in the second layer in Dis. And she is held
Holy shit.
captive by a archdevil who she doesn't know the name of, therefore the name is not in the book. And she is basically chained in infernal iron, holding up the iron city of Dis on her shoulders for all of eternity, and has been doing that for however many years. You look back in the book, and the last, like, a large portion of the book is the same thing of her in
Oh,
infernal chains,
dear.
holding the city of Dis on her shoulders.
I'll take. Wait, actually, let me make my D6 roll.
Yeah, D6 for me, please.
By the way,
Five.
a lot of, if not all of this information is in the glossary. If you ever can't remember someone's name, like Agra's name is in the glossary, by the way.
Yeah, I've
True.
just started reading through the glossary in case there's
What it's
anything
there
else.
for, peeps.
Oh, Ganfa was killed.
Well,
Sad
that will
face.
come. You have two. You have. Remind me, Luke. You have two. You have two that will come into context later that don't have any effects to you currently.
Brilliant. That's just great news, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly go toilet. So if you guys want to talk about stuff amongst yourself, please do. I'll be 2 seconds.
I'll
So-
give all of the books back, and then I'll go back to the rest of you, and I'll say, hey, so I asked first time for the book of the Champion of AO,
Right.
and they said there was no Champion of AO. So now I'm not sure if my original hypothesis on my patron being
The
Champion of AO.
Yeah. But, I mean, it doesn't
actually being
rule
true
it
or
out
not.
necessarily.
It doesn't rule it out, but from what I read in the book, it sounded like he was just Whore's champion in that, and somehow there just was no champion for AO, which, if anything, makes AO even more booky in my head.
Yeah, I agree. So, just to double check, the skinny on your Ecthys guy was he worshipped every day at the Temple of Ao. The fucking village blew up. He wandered forever, was about to die, and then the God of Vengeance was like, "I'll help you out." Long story short, kind of thing. Right.
Long
okay,
story
good.
short, yeah.
Okay. I totally agree with the pair of you. This fucking guy is booky.
He is a bit.
AO for being this like god of balance and fairness seems booky as fuck.
Seems-
I've got a little
oh, yeah.
hypothesis on this.
A new hypothesis.
If the dragon story is true and the dark dragon was banished, AO believing he's this god of balance was maybe like, well, the good gods are winning, and then like
So
kind of
increases the bad.
increases the bad. Is
And
that a thing that
I
maybe
don't know.
happened?
It's you know, when you talk about balance, you know, there's got to be like a counterweight to the weight, and it's got to.
Well, exactly. That's my point.
You're saying he truly is playing neither side, and every time the good guys were up, he'd help the bad, and every time the bad guys were up, he'd help
so
the
he's
good.
playing both sides.
But by the
Keep
sounds of
up.
it, across history, the good guys were up. So maybe AO was just helping the bad quite a lot.
I wonder if there's been a couple of instances of like history being not wrong, but sort of like erased,
Yeah.
or not fully contextualized properly. I wonder if AO is even
The god of balance.
AO. Yeah, like is there such a fucking thing? Like if we had all of the shit about the god of light and dark, and it turns out they were just the champions of the dragons anyway, like is this guy even fucking who? What? He's got no champion, as you said, booky as fuck. He ended the
Very.
war. On what fucking grounds? Didn't even have a champion to end the war.
Yeah, exactly. How did he even end?
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, AO street magic. That's what I'm saying. That's
yeah.
like he's.
AO is
anything-
hella booky.
They've done some
as long as
crazy
we are
stuff.
aligned that any kind of AO interactions we're going forward, everyone's guards up. That's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm terrified of anything AO related now. I kind of want to go back to.
I feel
City.
like I did not mind about AO up until this conversation, where now I am fully on guard right now.
The balance thing is such an easy cop out to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Like,
It's an easy cop out, and I'm sorry that the idea that all of these gods had champions and they were like fighting through these champions, and AO just went, no, like I'm ending this now. Like there we go, war's over. Like he didn't even have a fucking decided it was over. Like what? How do you even do that?
Welcome to Shadowfell.
Yeah, place is fucked up, man.
Yeah. So
All right,
you've,
let's get out
are
of
there any
this
more questions to
library.
read, or are you happy and you're done?
Just
No, I've
quickly,
already
just
got
quickly.
two long-term effects.
Fred, at what point did you have to go and sort yourself out? What did you miss?
We were still in the statue room.
Right, okay. Oh, Luke
Yeah.
read some stuff on his mum and dad, just saying like, yeah, my son's a knob.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
And then we actually
crazy.
didn't read anything else, did we?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
that was it.
That was pretty much it, Fred.
Are you trying to wander aimlessly through this labyrinth to try and find out how to get to where the Raven Queen is? Or are you
No, I'm
gonna
going to
ask the
ask.
Archivist?
I'm going to ask for him to show us where it is.
Yes, follow me. And he's an agonizingly slow pace as he very slowly trots through the halls. And he gets a little bit lost a few times, like right himself around and try and work. He's blind as well, he's going just sort of off of memory.
Can anyone cast haste on this gun?
And eventually he takes you down some of these corridors. You know, you walk for about 5-10 minutes, and there is a very plain black metal doorway, like just a solid slab of black metal. It says, if you enter through here, you will enter the Chamber of Reflections, and if the Raven Queen is available, he will grace you with her presence. Please enjoy your stay here in the Fortress of Memories. And he turns around and begins to hobble slowly back to where he came from.
He was polite and helpful.
Yeah.
That's refreshing.
I have no problems with him.
I hope you tipped well.
So you guys all enter through this black metal door, and as you enter, the door slams shuts behind you, and you are in a very small circular room, and it is made entirely of black reflective glass, almost like a set of mirrors. And you stand there, and it is eerily silent. You see your reflections in the mirrors. They are normal reflections. And as you stand there, you hear a booming female voice, and in each of the mirrors, just for a second, you see the flicker of a porcelain mask
Oh.
with one crack going down underneath one of the eyes, almost like a tear. And the booming voice of the Raven Queen booms out around, and you hear her say, "Why do you mortals walk my realm? What are you doing here?"
I'll give Yeg a little push forward to the front of our group.
We're here for, well, lots of reasons, actually.
The dragon soul.
What do you mean, is that accurate information?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's what was in the note, wasn't it?
Show me the note. Is it in the hand? Yeah, I mean,
That is what it is, isn't it?
yeah. Then I'll say that. I'll say the dragon soul, if that's.
You're here
I guess.
take the soul of the dragon
I don't know.
of Umbrasil.
Is that the only option to take it? Is that what you're saying? Do you protect it? What is that? What? Before I.
She lets out a laugh.
Thank
and
you.
Says, firstly, if you could even take the dragon soul, you would be on par with the power of the gods.
Right. Well.
And secondly, I don't think you understand just what you mean, just what the consequences would be if that soul is removed from this plane. You sound like you have knowledge that you don't even understand.
It feels like you're calling me stupid.
Yes, because you are. You are all stupid mortals who understand nothing. I don't say that in an offensive way.
Well,
it is purely
It's
fact.
it's impossible to say that without being offensive.
I am gonna step forward and say,
Yes,
I think what my friend is really trying to say is, Why do you have the soul here? What have you got to do with it? Are you guarding it? Are you protecting it? Are you hoarding it?
Do you know anything about what the primordial dragons actually are? What primordial essence is? What it can do?
No.
We just know that there's a cult of bad people trying to get their hands.
Yeah. We are trying to stop bad people from doing bad things.
And we know you're a good person.
Yes, that's important. Well remembered, yeah.
The Ravenqueen.
This has gone brilliantly. So
The Ravenqueen pauses for a second and says, "Let me enlighten you. I think a conversation with me might even make you the most knowledgeable people on the material plane.
Well, thank you.
I am different to the other gods. I am the only god who ascended to godhood without the use of primordial essence." And at this, JAFF, you hear Ekthys booming into your mind, saying, "You need to dig deeper. I need to know how to ascend to godhood." And she says, "Before there were gods, there were primordials. There were 6 primordial dragons. Atraxes the White Flame, Umbrasyl the Black Moor, Cinderus the Inferno's Heart, Nindula the Steel Tide, Vengar the Earth Father, and Zephyrix the Veiled Tempest. And from the beating of their wings, they produced lesser primordials, the primordial titans of flesh, the leviathans in the sea, the colossi of sky, the emberborn of the flame, and the eon serpents of the light and dark. When the primordials fell after the battle of Atraxes and Umbrasyl, their essence was scattered far and wide. And mere mortals found this essence and ascended to godhood. No god, not even I, has any innate or real power. The god's power comes from the essence of these primordials. And even we couldn't claim all of it. Their essence produced the outer planes. Umbrasyl's soul is the Shadowfell. To remove his soul is to destroy the veil between life and death, between the living and the underworld. His soul cannot be removed from here. Otherwise, there would be no way of souls reaching the afterlife. There would be no Shadowfell. The gods would lose power.
If someone wanted to recreate Umbrasyl, why would they come here for the soul if it's not attainable anyway?
Well, I say it's not attainable in the sense that it cannot go anywhere lest the world fall into chaos. But
so if we discarded rule and rhyme and reason and threw the world into utter anarchy, we could take the soul in theory if chaos were our priority.
If one was powerful enough, then yes, but that is something even the gods would find difficult.
Can I make I don't even know how I do this, but can I make an insight check on this god to tell if they're lying?
Make an insight check.
Go on.
Oh, I forget how bad I am at it.
She's being honest. She's trying to make it clear to you guys that if the soul was to leave the Shadowfell, disaster would strike down the world and the planes. And it's not something that cannot happen, but it's something that definitely should not happen.
Okay.
So the soul is still with you here currently.
The soul extends to all corners of the Shadowfell. The core essence of the soul is a magnet of sorts.
We know about your black box, and
Yes.
they do too.
That is a casket that holds the core essence of his soul. It acts as a magnet and as a wayfinder, as a compass for souls to make their way through the Fortress of Memories and beyond, travelling from our plane here to Hades for judgment. It exists in the Bridge of Souls, not too far from here, but it is a dangerous place, and even I cannot go there. The primordial energy that resonates from that casket rejects my mortal made divinity.
So
That is,
how did you ascend if you did it without primordial energy?
I'm afraid part of my once I ascended to godhood, the other gods were not happy. This was post War of the Gods, after they had created their own domains, and the gods wanted to strike me down, but my divinity was within divine law. They could do nothing to stop me. However, in exchange for their fealty and for their acceptance into the Pantheon, I had to undergo a memory alteration. I no longer know the ritual I went through, and all record has been lost to time, or so I've been told.
Okay. And if someone were to come here and try and take the soul from you, would you protect and defend it, or would you let them take it?
I cannot enter the Bridge of Souls where the core essence exists. It would render me asunder and strip me of my divinity, and then I would just be a mortal, and I would be able to do nothing.
So, but if someone was to take it, the shadow ripped apart.
Even I could not say with certainty what would happen. Only
You
I
just
know
told
that
you
it
just
would be,
told
it
us
would be
that.
catastrophic.
Have we been the? Is this the only way to the soul? You would have to pass through here to get there.
She says, well, yes. And then she stops for a second and says, unless.
You go through the fucking chasm.
Unless someone was to... So you see, the Bridge of Souls is the last point of the Shadowfell. And as the souls travel through the Fortress of Memories to the Bridge of Souls, they enter a rift, a portal that connects the Shadowfell to Hades.
If someone came in back from the other side.
Well, yes, historically it's a one-way passage, but I see no reason why a soul could not, or something could not come in through Hades.
Fuck. Right.
But they can't already have it, otherwise you would know.
Well, yes, it's it's still there. It must be. And she pulls out, she's in the mirror, and one of the mirrors that she was in starts to change and shift, and you get a hovering sort of view of the Bridge of Souls, and one sec. And you see the casket is still there.
Right, we need to
Oh.
fucking. Oh no. Oh no.
I think we need to get there ace.
We need to, we need to lead this girl and go. The Ravenqueen is not helping. We need to get there now.
You're not helping.
Is there anything you can do for us to help us get there quicker because we think this is in danger?
Or protect us on our journey there or some shit.
Or today again, I must have walked in. I missed that last bit.
Or if you could protect us as
anything
well.
you can do to get us there quicker or protect us somehow because we think this thing is actively in danger? Your literal realm is in danger.
The porcelain mask nods, and stepping through the mirror, you see in her mortalesque form, not her ascended god form, in a form that you guys can comprehend, this tall woman in a black cloak of raven feathers and this white porcelain mask, standing about 9-10 feet tall, steps out from the mirror, and she mutters a few words in a language that none of you understand, in an ancient language of the gods, and one of these mirrors begins to ripple and turns into like a portal, and you can see through the other side the area that you saw in that vision of the Bridge of Souls. And she says, "Go, please do what you can to protect my realm. I can offer nothing but my sincere thanks."
Can I roll to seduce her on the way through?
No.
What is the reason that in her own realm she can't protect this thing?
She said
It's got primordial energy there.
Yeah, and that primordial energy will basically strip her of her artificial divinity that she built herself through whatever ritual she went through.
Yeah, she has no primordial energy. As we are stepping through this portal, I'm going to cast Force Life on myself.
Cool, you do.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I've just realised I'm not at
1d4
full
plus
health
4.
either. Fuck.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals on myself. So
You guys enter the Bridge of Souls area.
Could you also turn the chatting off, Jan?
Yes, I've been meaning to ask that for fucking ages.
It's really
It's
annoying.
been going since we bartered at the start of the
I
session.
completely forgot that, because that was only meant to be done for the thing. My ambience was turned low.
They have been bartering the entire time.
I'm so sorry.
I've been meaning to every single time the dialogue stops say, "Please, can you turn it off?" But I keep forgetting. Fuck, that is so much better.
So as you enter through the portal and come across the other side to the Bridge of Souls, you see these crystalline ravens that are the memories of souls all floating off towards the portal at the end. And further along at the very base, you see the casket with the swirling black smoke energy of the soul of Umbrasyl just coalescing out of. And you also, most of you see two spirits. Yeg, you see the spirit of Mickey and Lyra. Oh. They look weathered and tired. And you can see that they're trying their hardest to go through this portal. But at the center of their white spirit is like the essence of a black shadow. And it is tethered to the black shadows of this casket, and it's holding them in place and stopping them from finishing off their journey into the afterlife and going into Hades. It's holding them back. And it looks like they've been fighting this tether for a long time. They look tired and weary and weathered, and every time they take a step forward, they yank a step back. Every time they float, they yanked back, and they can't get far enough away from this casket to get any closer.
Wonderful. Fucking wonderful.
As you walk through, from the portal at the end of the room, you see a black shadow growing in size coming towards.
Here we go.
As it crests through the mouth of the portal, you see the shadows of this huge black winged creature, just made purely and utterly of shadow. And it lands in the center of the room, and the shadows begin to dissipate. And emerging from those shadows, you see none other than Maleficum Blackfang.
There he is.
Most of you had never seen before, but you do notice that the hand of him is the same hand you saw in the Scrying Eye back in Emberfield.
Jesus.
And you see at his side a hound made of just pure black energy. And as the Dragonborn lands and stands up, he takes a look at you and regards you for a second, but almost immediately he turns around and he gazes at the two spirits just beyond the casket. Make insight checks if you would like to.
Oh, sweet
that's
mother of
fucking
Jesus.
Nat 20 place. Oh, boys, we fluffed it.
On your insight checks, you see that he gazes not at the casket, but at the two spirits. And his gaze is different as he changes from looking at Mickey to Lyra. When he's looking at Lyra, you just get the sense that there's sort of a longing, a longing look that he's giving.
Gee
Whereas
whiz.
the look to Mickey is more quick and abrupt. And he then turns back around and looks at you. And he stares directly at you, YEGOR, and says, I recognize you.
Oh.
I just want to say, I truly am sorry for how
Oh.
it all went down back then.
You are you are joking.
You have to understand,
Oh.
it wasn't my intention to kill Lyra.
Are you fucking kidding? Ah, wasn't your Listen, okay, that's
your
kind.
father? I wanted him dead.
What?
You see, he stole her from me.
Oh. Okay.
She was mine. I loved her.
Alright, using the word mine is pretty crazy in this day and age, buddy.
I couldn't believe that she would stoop so low and sully her bloodline with half.
Okay, buddy. You're you're very close to racism.
Nothing but sorrow for you.
Yeah, but
your pure white dragonborn blood sullied with the common filth of a halfling.
What? She was. She is.
She got in the way. She wouldn't step out of the way, and I just wanted him dead.
Okay,
for myself.
so little unhinged of you. Do you admit that? Do you admit it was unhinged to kill my dad, but also in doing so also kill your love, you fucking freak.
She wasn't meant to die. She died. She tried to protect him. She got in front of the spell. It was for him, not for her.
Oh, well, who would have thought that throwing spells out of fucking nowhere probably ends up bad? Oh, you mother! Oh, that is not good enough. That is not even close to being good enough. Okay. So you killed my dad because you hated him because he stole your girl. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
But then because you were so reactive, you also didn't think that Lyra, my mum, would just protect the person she loved, which unbelievably is not the one that's shooting spells at people.
Just wanted her to listen. I wanted, if you could just have got to know me and what we could have done. She was always so lovely. She was cold, but in the most amazing way.
You're pissing me off, man. You can't talk about my dead mum in that way, and you were the one that killed her. Do you see what I mean? Do you see how that's so weird?
Her death brought me nothing but sorrow.
Yeah, well,
But anyways, I'm here for different reasons.
Right.
And now he looks to the rest of you, and he recognizes GILDOR because you were the one that was looking through the scrying eye back in Emberfield.
Yeah.
And he addresses all of you at this point and says, I assume you've come here to try and stop me?
Oh, was that a question?
yeah. He's aiming at everyone.
I'm gonna say we've already stopped you. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal and make the chest appear in my hands to him.
What's the book?
It's probably bigger than a 10-foot cube is 10 by 10 actually.
10 by 10 foot. This thing would be this would be bigger than a coffin for humans.
Hold on. So the intelligence saving throw. What is your DC?
16.
He gets a 13.
13. Does he add? Is that his final roll, or does he add it? I always feel important.
That's his final roll.
Okay. So, in his mind, the coffin is in your hand, or is it by your feet? Because I don't think you're holding a 10 by 10 like a coffin in your hand.
Is it actually 10 by 10? And
It's
thing is
larger than a human.
humongous.
It's probably 10 foot in length, and then maybe 5 foot by 5 foot in width and height.
How tall is Zarlok?
It's bigger than ZARLOK. Like, you can't carry this.
Zarlok couldn't have it strapped to his back, let's say.
No, and also, by the way, you don't have it. You have an illusion of it.
Well, yeah, but I'm whether or not I want to as on, like, Zarlok's back or something.
No, you couldn't have it on his back. It would need, like, multiple people. You'd need 2 or 3 people to carry it out.
Okay, I'm gonna put it behind us.
Okay, so the coffin appears behind you, and he is in full belief that it is there. And he still stays calm. You can tell he's irritated, but he stays calm. And he says, "You are fools if you think you can stop me. I wield power gifted to me by the primordials. That makes me close, if not surpassing, of a god. If you try and stop me from my actions, I will not hesitate to use lethal force.
Who would?
Let me take the soul of Umbrasyl, and you shall all be spared. And if I'm allowed to leave with the soul of Umbrasyl, it will be the only way to save Lyra and even Mickey from their eternal doom. The soul is what is keeping them tethered here. They died at the hand of his energy that I wielded. It is stopping them from passing on to the next plane. If this energy is removed from the Shadowfell, they can continue to their eternal afterlife. As long as it remains here, they will be stuck here forever in eternal torture."
Don't listen to him, Yag.
What do you even want with the soul anyway? What does it got to do with you? Just leave it here. This is its rightful resting place.
You're telling me the soul of a being more powerful than the gods is rightfully meant to rest here in this plane of death and not in its body where it can live and be what it once was, the great power that brought life into this universe, that created this very fabric of reality that we walk?
Just because it was good doesn't mean it still is, dude. That's why it belongs here. Like, come on, use your fucking brain.
He says, I will ask you once and once only. Give me the soul and leave.
If you want it, you can get past this big cunt over here, and I'm gonna slap ZARLOK on the shoulder.
Very well.
I cast Mind Spike on him.
Alright, we're all going to roll initiative. Just before you do, he is going to whisper some words, and in the shadows before him, coming up from the ground,
Great.
Brilliant.
ghouls and wraiths, just sort of protecting him in a sort of circle. You still get your mind spike off, but this happens just before that. So cast your mind spike, and then we're all going to roll initiative.
Remember to click on your tokens once the turn order comes up, guys. Oof.
I'm gonna use my meta magic. It is the one that lets me re-roll the thing. One of these is.
Jeff, I don't think you can't click your token because you're not up. Not that you mind rolling after rolling, and that one, I think.
Oh, what a shame.
If you make an attack roll for a spell miss, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll the d20, and you must use a new roll.
Cool. Sorry, I didn't actually see your roll. Where was your roll?
It was a nat one.
It was a nat one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you can re-roll it then.
Mind spike.
21 hits, so roll the damage. It's oh no. It's a saving
It's a
throw.
wisdom
It was
save.
just a nat 1 on damage. No. It's just a wisdom saving
No,
throw.
it's rolling as a spell attack, but it should just be a spell card.
You haven't got to use it. It's just a save. The wisdom save. What's your spell DC?
15. So did I need to use that there?
You still have that. Wisdom
In that
save.
case,
It's a fail, so you take 6 damage.
that's huge. And he now.
Whoops. Sorry about
that. On a failed save, I always know where he is. By the way, he can't become hidden from me as long as we're on the same plane. So if he leaves this plane, I don't. But if he stays here, I do.
Cool. All right. So
Wait, I need to roll initiative. Sorry.
Yeah. So the one on these guys anyway.
Gilgalad.
Group initiative.
Oh, brother.
Right. Are we all?
The
we all
nat one on initiative that hurts, boy.
all right. We're all good to go.
That's sick.
Yeah.
How is he first in initiative? That is sickening.
That is absolute by 0.02 as well.
And I've just mind spiked him. Oh no.
He is going to let me have a look at his spells. Range 120 feet.
Fuck off.
Actually, no, he's going to wait a second before he casts that. That's not what he's going to do. He's
What
just...
power word kill?
No. Oh, range 150 feet. Lovely. He is just going to see all of you grouped up in a nice little circle, and he's going to cast a fireball smack bang in the middle of you.
You put us in a circle, you fucking cunt.
Original.
Yeah, so you all need to make a dexterity saving throw, and the DC is 18.
Easy.
Counter spell.
You're counterspelling it? You're counterspelling it? Okay, then it doesn't go off, so no need to make a save.
Triple G, just so you know, I don't have 3rd level spell slot, so I don't have a spell for this whole fight.
That's fine. That was worth the counter spell.
Cool. So
Probably
it fires
was.
it off, and as the flaming, like, sort of ball fires forward, you wave your hand, and it dissipates in the air. And he angrily sighs, but he doesn't seem worried or bothered in any way. And I will say, you are fighting someone who wields the power of primordials. He is going to be strong, so understand that as you go through this battle, it's not going to be easy. Cool.
Right.
He
Well,
is going.
we've got no way to turn back.
I'm glad I'm not at full health for this fight then.
Cool. He's going to.
And you have no third level spell slots, you fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
He's going to do nothing. Jaff, you are up.
Oh, it's been good, guys.
And also, you have those two things that come up for you as well.
Oh, you're joking me. Go on.
Oh, you're dead. It's GG, brother.
Yeah.
I had to counter spell
what?
that, by the way. That was hitting all four of us.
Are you going to tell me, Jan, or just telling me that things?
When they become apparent,
When
I
the
will
time
tell
is
you,
right.
Right now, they are not apparent.
Brilliant.
Right.
Here
Just
we
crack
go.
on, mate.
Okay, well, I'm going to take on Form of Dread. So let me roll. Brilliant, that's a 2. Great. Okay, so I'm going to get some temp hit points at least. And then how far away is he? Now that I am at this level, I get to cast 2 beams of Eldritch Blast at him.
Oh, can you roll those for me, please? Unfortunately, because of your D6 roll earlier, your first 2 attack rolls in your next combat automatically miss. So they both miss.
Right, that's great.
Oh my god!
That's your first one down. You have another one later on for you, but don't worry about that.
That's
Fucking
brilliant.
hell.
He's loving every fucking second of this.
Oh, you're.
That's what you get for reading all those books, mate.
Yeah, that's what you get for reading the forbidden fruit. Have you never read the Bible?
Okay, I'm just going to move my thing forward. I'm going to leave end by Syrell, and I'm going to end my turn.
Cool. It's this Ghoul's go over here. They have a movement of 30. Can they get there? Oh, that's the wrong one, but they can't anyway. So he is just going to dash to you and end his turn. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Now you've selected it. Good job at unselecting it. I've done this before.
Yep. Cool. I'll tell you what, actually, for some reason, and let me send that to back. There we go. It was at the front. Cool. That's into the Ghoul's go. Zarlok, you are up, my friend.
I'm gonna go into a rage.
Good man.
Yeah! That's what's up.
Move here and bang out my Stormcleaver.
Hits.
Fucking love that.
As you run up and you slash it with a Stormcleaver, it makes a nice big gash in his chest.
Swinging it again.
22 hits.
Ooh.
For 17
holy
points, and you literally
Nice.
run up.
Yeah,
and
Zarlok,
slash,
yes!
and he's gone straight away.
Right. And that was how much movement?
35 feet.
There's only
35.
one Zarlok Great Horn. One Zarlok Great Horn.
And that is my go.
Yes,
That's
Zarlok.
beastly.
Cool. That's huge.
Ghoul
We
number
needed that
2.
for morale. For morale, if nothing else.
Ghoul number 2 is going to run to you, Zarlok. And he is going to make a claw attack on you. Does a 14 hit.
Misses.
Cool. That is that Ghoul's go. Now it's the Wraith's go. He's also going to run to you, Zarlok. Oh, it's still be easy. You can get
Okay,
there.
now I'm surrounded it.
And he is going to attempt to hit you with a life drain.
Ooh.
So 12 misses, I'm assuming, doesn't it?
Yes.
No
You sit up
worries.
there and take all their attention.
That's the end of his go. Yeg, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward just a touch, and then I'm gonna cast stinking cloud on on this bad boy over here. Sorry for draw. I actually just meant the circle. I didn't mean to draw, but there you go.
20-foot radius.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
make sure I get the right size.
Spends its action retching and reeling. What?
Yeah,
Here we
dude.
go. Come on, boys.
He's
It's like
spell
that,
save.
basically.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get the Wraith as well.
Well, I don't know if the
Yeah,
wraith
yeah,
breathes.
yeah.
The wraiths breathe, or they're immune to poison.
They are immune to poison.
And then the wraith will probably be okay.
Yeah, the Wraith is fine. So it is a what save? Sorry, Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Race 2 go. Yeah, there's no need to do anything for him. He can move as normal. He is going to come up to you, Zarlok.
Come on,
For fuck's sake. Cool. And he is going to make a life drain attack on you. 11 misses.
Dude, Zarlok's
Jesus
gonna go
Christ.
Come and have
fucking
a go if you
nuts.
think
though.
you're hard enough. Come and have a think you're hard enough.
Does the Hound of the Ill Omen need to breathe as well? No, it's a monstrosity. It does. So it's
It does need to breathe.
Fucking hell, bro, look at me.
20 saves.
Saves, yeah.
So, as the Hound saves from its action, Maleficum is going to say, let's see, Hound, what's its, how far is it from?
He's gonna say something. That's a breath.
Yeah, I was
That's
literally
a
just about to say.
Constitution saving throw in the cloud, I think.
It makes it the start of its turn, so the rules as written, it can say something before. Let me have a look.
If he's saying something to
I'm
it, I
sorry,
think
you
he's
can't
opening his
allow
mouth.
him to say words without breathing. That's just absurd. My suspension of disbelief shattered immediately.
Okay, fine. He's not saying something. He's either going to point at Zarlok. There we go. And he's going to run towards Zarlok. So the Hound bounds towards Zarlok. And the Hound's going to make a bite
Zarlok.
attack at you.
Surely the ghoul's in the way, though. You got
23 hits
Yeah.
yeah.
for 9 piercing damage, which reduces to 4 for you, but you take a strength saving throw, which I believe you have advantage on for being from
Oh
raging.
shit! If he goes, that's
He
terrible.
will have advantage on it.
Yeah, so 4 points damage. Oh,
Oi.
they both fail. So you
That's
are
not good.
prone at the moment, which means
That's
all attacks on
really
you whilst
not
prone have advantage. Okay.
All one is dead though, so he can stand up on his turn.
True.
What do you mean on the ghoul
No,
side?
no, just crack on.
Don't
mate.
worry about it. Don't worry. I'm talking to my mates.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Gildor, Gilgalad, you are up.
Okay, 2 things before I truly act. One, if you let me make a perception check right now, would that be a
Free action.
Free
Free action, yeah.
Can I make like a perception or insight check on all these fucking ravens? Like, are they just there for show or what?
That just
Make
solves.
a perception or insight, either one. They're all sort of moving towards the portal to move on. You are unsure what would happen if you got too close to one. You don't think it will be anything debilitating, but you have walked past these ravens already and heard whispers in your journey so far.
I am going to turn to Syrell and say, Syrell, protect yourself! And I am going to move 1, 2, 3. That's 15, 20, 25, 30. Fuck it, that'll do. Get me the fuck out of there. And I'm gonna fucking... Jesus. So Maleficum's all the way over there still.
Yeah, he's holding his breath our end, but it's nearly time.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Intelligence
Obviously,
saving throw. So for some reason, it's still be doing it as a spell attack. It's an intelligence saving throw.
yeah, on Maleficum, he needs to make a 15 save.
And luckily, he's a dumb fuck. So
And can I
Spells.
wait? Before you do that, I'm gonna use my meta magic. There's so many fucking things here. One of these gives him disadvantage basically on his roll.
Yeah, there is one. I'm happy if you
Heightened
just-
spell. When you cast
that's the
spell
one,
that forces a creature to make a saving throw, you can give that creature disadvantage against it. So I'm going to give him my disadvantage with my once a day.
Okay.
Boon of
Intelligence
Valor.
saving throw.
oh,
With disadvantage, please.
DC 16.
DC 15.
DC 15.
Oh,
Nice!
It's going to use its first legendary resistance to
Wow.
save against it.
All right.
do me a
Get
favour.
fucking
Oh,
So
Get
it takes half of
a day
three.
job.
Roll the 3d6 psychic damage, and it'll take half of it. 9. So it takes half of that, which is reduced to 4, and he doesn't suffer any of the other effects. Any bonus action, or are you done?
I shout, Maleficum, get a fucking day job! And I end my turn.
Cool. Syrell's goal. He is going to.
haste to do
Cast.
real good right now, Syrell.
He's going to cut. Is he in range of my man 55 feet? What's the range on haste?
sorry, I'm just
30
fucking
feet, but he can
scanning
move
the
25
area.
feet. So he's going to move to there. Oh, fuck's sake, bro. And he's going to cast haste on ZARLOK.
Oh, that's
So-
huge.
That's humongous.
Yeah,
ZARLOK, you
it's
have
gargantuan.
+2 bonus to your AC, advantage dexterity saving throws, and an extra attack, basically, or an extra action on each of your goes. And that's Syrell done. Maleficum's go. He's going to make his Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
Please, please.
DC 16.
Yeah.
He is going to.
Game
He has a
sucks, dude.
+9 to con. What?
What the fuck?
That is outrageous.
That's mental.
A +9.
Cool.
My intelligence is 2 off max, and it's +4.
Oh, this is rigged. This is bloody rigged. Oh.
What's the range on it?
Stop it. Stop it.
60-foot cone.
He's gonna hit some of his boys, though.
Yeah, he is. He don't give a shit. So I need ZARLOK, Ghoul 2, JAFF,
Come on, Ghoul
Yeah.
2.
to all make.
And the Hound of Omen, surely. It's nipping
No,
him.
it's not really in its square.
Hang on, you definitely made one of us roll when it was like that.
Alright, I'll roll a dexterity saving throw first for the Hound of Omen. If it's going to be a DC 15 to get out of the way.
As a +15 to
Okay, so if I was
Yes!
Hound as well then.
player power.
I need everyone to
Fuck.
make a DC 18 con save.
Con save.
I thought you said Dex. save.
No, con save.
Whoa.
Still with
Oh
advantage.
my god.
Con save is no advantage now. Alright, Yeg, you save.
Oh,
Jaff, you
fuck.
fail.
Also,
Zarlok,
I'm
you
immune to
save.
cold damage as well.
You're
36.
resistant, so you take
Resistant.
core damage. Yeah. Let me do it for the ghouls and stuff as well, and the hounds. So,
Oh, I don't know whether to counterspell this or not. Would you let me if I said it now?
I'll allow you to say it now, but I will tell you it's a 5th level spell, so you have to roll a 15. What's your intelligence modifier?
+4.
So you need to roll an 11 or higher to counterspell it.
How many HP? How many hit points have you got, Luke?
I've got 44 plus 8 temp.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
All right, roll your intelligence check. You got to beat a 15.
I'm gonna do a D20 for dramatic effect.
Cool. You got to roll higher than 11 or higher.
Come
Box of Doom. Mistra, look down upon me.
Oh, that
The
hurts.
spell slot is consumed, but the counter spell does not go off. So yeah.
Thank you for trying, Yag. Not Yag,
yeah.
Triple G.
So Jaff, you take 36 points of damage.
Oh
Zarlok,
my.
you take 18. Yeg, you take 9.
Oh god.
The Hound is going to take. Let's see what he rolls. A con save. The Hound
Jesus.
only takes 18. And
Huge.
the Ghoul
Fucking dies.
probably fucks regardless, but we'll see how he goes.
Ghoul fucking disappears.
And the ghoul dies.
Good stuff.
Okay, that's huge. That's huge.
But yeah, so everyone take the damage that you've all taken. That's 18 for you, Zarlok, 9 for you, Yeg, and Jaff.
Yep.
You take 36 points of damage.
Gee whiz, brother.
Oh, mate.
And that is the end. Make it now. He's a bit closer to you guys. Everyone, make a perception check on Maleficum, please.
Yeah. Ah. Oh.
Jaff, you notice. Well, so do you, Gilder, as well. But Jaff, you notice hanging from his hip another one of those black crystals, same ones that you saw on Vilgefortz back in Mortuous. He has one, but yeah, it does have one of those crystals on his hip.
Okay.
Cool. Jaff, you are up.
Witness me. I'm gonna run right up to him.
Oh my word.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to douse my glaive in the last bit of paralyzing poison that I made
Cool.
from our last from the cactus.
Stuff, yeah.
And I'm gonna roll to attack him.
Yes.
My glaive.
You have disadvantage on all attack rolls during this round because of your last D6
mate.
failure.
I'm going to give him my 19.
Okay, well, a 19 on one of them will hit, so that's fine. So you can roll the other one and see if that one hits with disadvantage.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot on the 19 to
Oh my god.
to use my Eldritch Smite as well.
Okay,
So that
roll
will be
damage.
this damage plus I get to roll, because of my form of dread, I get to roll an extra when you hit a creature with an attack roll, well, it's got to make a wisdom save for the fight anyway. But then it's grave touched. It's this.
Is it a frightened effect that you would have?
Well, no. So, that we've got to do anyway. But I can also roll. While in your form of dread, I can roll an additional damage dice.
Cool. So you roll an extra D10.
So I'm gonna roll my extra D10.
13. So that's 19 damage.
And then with my smite at second level, I get to roll 2d8.
Oh, this is huge.
That
This
is massive.
fucking
Yeah, that is-
huge.
That is a jungle.
It's not
What
great.
do you mean?
So
I'm
then
gonna-
4 damage from that.
I'm going to need him to make a wisdom saving throw to whether or not he's frightened.
He's
Ever
immune
saving.
to the frightened condition, unfortunately.
Good for him.
What about the poison?
The
What
poison we have
save
to
is he
roll
making
for.
for that?
So that's a Constitution save, and it should tell me your DC. You call it your spell DC. It's gonna be the same as that anyway. So what's your
So
spell
it's a
DC?
16
Oh, mate.
Cool.
for the paralysing effect.
16 con save.
Ah,
He saves.
con saves, guys.
So the poison goes through and courses through his body, but he manages to shrug it off, and he doesn't get paralysed from your poison, unfortunately.
I'm going to roll to hit him again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, with disadvantage, but yes, you can. They both hit. Roll
Oh
damage.
my god, dude.
Would he be making another con save against poison because it lasts for a minute? Or is it expended?
I believe it's a one-use thing, as in, like, you have one charge of it, you hit it, he saved, so it's no longer poisoned. So
It says
just a
it
straight
retains
damage.
its potency for 1 minute on my feet.
whack it in there, or until you do damage with the poison item.
Oh, first.
Yeah,
Okay.
whichever is shorter. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to roll again.
So another 11 points of damage.
And I think, unfortunately, that is
No, that's
all I
good.
can do,
That
boys.
is good, mate.
Cool.
Witness me.
Also, I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you have concentration up on your phantasmal image thing. So you need to beat a concentration check. DC will be.
I haven't taken
damage.
any damage.
36 points of damage from the cone of cold.
Oh shit!
So
Yeah.
DC's 18
Literally at
concentration
4
check.
HP. What do you mean you haven't taken any damage?
Well, this turn is what I mean.
Sorry, I meant for the previous show. DC 18 concentration check. So Constitution saving throw for me.
Fucking hell.
Fail. So at this point, the phantasmal image from here disappears, and Maleficum looks back over his shoulder, and he sees the case is still there.
You have a turn to do something, guys.
All right. Ghoul 1 is dead.
Do you not want to be
Zarlok,
saved, Jaff?
You are up. You can use up half your movement to stand up from being prone, and then you can go and take the rest of your actions as normal.
Sweet. This one on the right is getting it. Bang.
The Wraith, that's a miss.
He's getting it again.
He hits.
Brilliant.
That is 10 points of damage. You have technically one more attack from your haste, and you can also frenzy and bonus action attack if you'd like to.
I was just about to say, I'm gonna frenzy.
Cool. So you get one more attack for your bonus action. 23 hits for 10 points of damage, and then you have your hasted action as well, which you can use to attack if you want.
Yes.
22, that also hits, roll damage for
Jesus.
16. So you stand up and
This thing
jump,
not dead yet.
as you jump to your feet, you just start slashing through this shadow of Wraith, and you just cut away at the shadows. It looks slightly less incorporeal. Some of the shadows seem to be tattered, but it is still standing and looking rather healthy. That's the cause.
Fucking rather
Race
healthy.
number 1. He is going to try.
I just
and life
attacked
drain
it
you.
4 times and it's
Yeah,
still
man,
alive.
These wraiths aren't hard to kill, man. Is going to attack you with a life drain, Zarlok. An 8 misses, you lucky bastard. That's its go. Yeg, you are up.
Okay. Jaff, do you want to be more saved, or do you just want to potentially get this done and dusted?
You do what you
Oh,
want.
because
don't worry about me.
I'll probably fucking kill you. That wouldn't be good.
If you can heal me with a bonus action and regular, be great. But
Yeah. Okay.
if
Then
you need your bonus action for something,
That's fine. That's definitely doable.
I'll do yeah. Fuck it, YOLO. Do a bit of moonbeam. Give it the old. Oh no, I've got to cast it. There we go. Little bit of moonbeam.
Cool. Is it a save? Con save throw,
Oh god.
and it will be 10 on a fail, 5 on a.
I should have read that. Oh well.
So good. Constitution.
plus
saving.
9
Yeah.
on con saves. Fucking cunt.
It saves, so it just takes 5 damage, and the rest of the stuff doesn't.
I'm
don't get any
gutted, I'm
effect. But
gutted.
it's like, you can tell that the radiant damage and all the other damage is starting to affect him. He's looking.
And oh, hang on.
bit more
Can I
damaged.
even? And yeah, and I'll bonus action healing word. Jaff, the absolute madman. Give you 7 back, mate.
Thank
Cool,
you.
so you
It's
heal
prob-
7 points.
Just a little bit.
Cool.
That
Race number
helps.
2 is going to attack you, Zarlok, with a life drain. It's the Hound's go. He's going to try and bite you, Zarlok. But he has advantage because of Pax tactics, because you have allies around you. So,
Yeesh.
yeah. And with advantage of 20 hits.
Fucking
He's got a plus
prick.
2 to his AC from.
Yeah, so what's your total AC at the moment without the plus 2?
It's 17, but I have a quick question. Well,
Ask away.
I have a question. I've always thought, for some reason, I have. While you're not wearing any armor, your class equal to 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your constitution modifier. I thought I was on 18 for some reason. Like I had a +1. I don't know where I've got that from.
Your constitution, your thing is 10 plus 3 plus 2, which gives you 15, and then you've got your braces of unarmored defense, which gives you a plus 2. So that's why you're at 17 total. So then with the plus 2 extra, you're at 19.
Yeah, I'm a 19. Yeah.
Which unfortunately isn't enough. So you do take.
Oh, you're joking me.
6 points of damage because it's halved, but you've got to make a DC 13 strength save to stay up.
Yeah.
Dog, man.
You stay standing, but you do take your 6 points of piercing damage.
Sweet.
My bummer is clenched.
Yeah, mine
GILDOR,
really
you are
is.
I'm not ready for this at all.
Come on, Triple G.
I'm just stood in the back, not having a panic attack.
Enfa's been useful.
Yeah, cheers, Enfa.
He's got fucking no health on him.
I run over and boot Enfa as hard as I can.
That's a free action, that's fine.
Fuck off.
I'm going to throw a chromatic orb at second level at... Wait, sorry. How do I cast that upper level at second level?
Just roll an extra 1d8. Oh, I'll tell you what to do. Don't roll the damage like that. Well, 13 misses anyway. Well, who are you trying to hit, actually? It depends.
No, you cast it at first level, didn't you? It was first level you cast that one, I'm pretty sure.
I cast it at whoever it hit.
Well, no, who were you aiming at? Were you aiming at Maleficum, weren't you?
I was obviously aiming at Maleficum, yes. He's the
Yeah,
only person.
a 13 misses, unfortunately. So you cast a spell at second level and it flies harmlessly
Oh, that
past him.
first level sales slot's gone now.
This is honestly sickening.
So that spell, yeah, passes harmlessly away from Maleficum.
Wait, wait. With my heroic inspiration, is that just for me, or can I give that?
It's just for you, unfortunately.
You didn't even read it.
I don't need to. I know it. I know it is. I know your character sheets fairly well.
That's good.
Cool. Syrell is up. He is holding concentration on his haste, so he is instead going to
Cast power word kill.
unfortunately not. Is that concentration? Oh, but it's 100-foot line, and it means he will get JAFF, which he won't do.
Witness me.
Instead,
JAFF.
he is just going to cast magic missile
Let's go.
to third level and aim them all at Maleficum. So, magic missile.
Oh, I've just realised what I forgot to do.
And so 3, 4, 5.
Oh my God.
5 missiles. 2, 3, for a total of 2, 5, 9, 12,
fuck.
16
That
damage.
sucks.
I've just realised what I forgot to do.
So yeah, Maleficum takes 5 arcane darts to the chest and is looking a bit rough now.
Here we go.
Seeing he's quite rough, Maleficum
He's gonna
is
duck
going
out,
Takes
isn't he?
the crystal.
He's going to first use his bonus action to Misty Step
Ah.
away. Oh, that's the wrong one. So he's going to Misty Step.
course
60
he is.
feet Misty Step. Sorry, let me double check. Maleficum, Misty
I
Step.
think it might be more than that.
Oh, it's 30 feet. It's only 30 feet.
Oh.
So he's going to just go to there with his Misty Step bonus action. And then he's going to take the crystal out and he's going to crush it in his hand. And he's going to cast a 9th level spell,
Oh, good.
but he's going to cast
Wish.
Time Stop.
Oh.
Oh, here we fucking go.
So he now, in a sense, time pauses for 2 rounds.
That's
He can
insane.
make 2 full rounds before anything happens. Now, if he causes any damage, you are all out of being time stopped. But he's not going to use any damage. Instead, with his first set of actions, bonus actions of movement, he is going
Fucking
to
bastard.
I'm
use his
outraged.
movement to get up to here.
This is bollocks.
And he's going to use his action to summon these 2 chains through from the portal that slam into the ground either side of the casket.
What?
These chains
bullshit.
explode through the portal and land either side. With his next round of actions, he's going to command the chains to start dragging this casket through the portal. So they don't have the biggest amount of movement. So on their first turn, they're only going to move 15 feet.
Ah, Jesus, fuck
So
Christ.
this moves to there.
Not
And
the
Oh,
not the
fucked.
pre-rendered chains.
and they
Dude.
start dragging the casket towards
Oh
the edge.
no. I'm never
At
gonna
this
make it.
point, Iron comes back into existence, and Jaff, you're up.
Well, I didn't have 3rd level for fly anyway, but fucking
Just
read all of them books.
in terms of spells, you don't have any spells left, do you?
I won't fucking tell you what I have, you bastard.
I've never seen a man shaft himself so bad for such a little information as I
I was, as well, I
At
got
least
fuck
he
all
got to know
from
his-
it.
At least he got to know his mum was thinking about some other bloke when she was shagging
Fucking bollocks. He didn't even give me any good shit for it.
Your dad knew you were a bit of a bellend.
The DM was like, yeah, I'm
That
gonna
is
fuck you
good.
over with these books, and I'll give you nothing in return. Bastard.
Well, we know Agra's in hell, but we won't live to see her, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Oh, fucking hell. We got this, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send you a message about something I wanna.
So who can't do damage or take damage, sorry?
No, so he cast a spell basically.
This guy had time stop and he still couldn't impress my mum. What a fucking loser.
I'm gonna move out of. So I have vision from beyond the cloud on what's going on over there. And I'm gonna grab a hold of my glaive and attempt to contact Ekthys and ask him to somehow help me stop these chains from pulling this thing into Hades.
So you concentrate on your glaive and you try and make a connection with Ekthys. And he says back to you, you have already sacrificed much for access to my power. What else are you willing to sacrifice?
I really don't want to do this.
Oh, don't do it then.
Yeah, that's simple.
Sacrificing everything! We might have to just take an L here. We might have to just live for another day. We can recover from this L. It's a bad L, but we can recover.
I'll say that I will give him the last 50 years of my life.
Gee whiz.
A persuasion check. The DC is 20.
I've just given him the last 50 years of my life, Jan. 20? Are you fucking joking?
In his mind, he already owns your soul. You've made a pact with him.
Yeah, that's...
What if I give him Emperor?
The DC might come. The DC may come down.
the DC going up. N for shit.
Your friend for the DC is now 30, mate, so...
Yeah.
If I give him Emperor, would it come down? I don't want to give
Where
him
was
Emperor.
this during the
He
auction?
will be a DC
That's what I wanna
15
know.
if you offer Emperor.
Bro, what does Enfer do on a daily basis?
Fuck off.
Enfer hasn't even moved 5 feet since we've been in this room.
You're also giving something that wants to ascend to godhood a fucking dragon.
All right, well, don't then. Just let him go. We're gonna
Stop giving shit up all the time. What is it with you? That's a real unhealthy thing we need to address after this. The fact that you need to keep giving shit up.
Yeah.
In another intervention if we
it.
live. We might, but there's still the body and the heart to win. They need all three.
They've already got the body, and the heart is in the hells, and you think it's going to go a lot better in the hells, do you?
Well,
The Ravenqueen was actually quite nice. They're not going to be nice in fucking hell.
was quite nice.
Maleficum doesn't look the healthiest at the moment.
I'll shoot 2 Eldritch Blast. Everyone else has a turn.
Oh, fuck yeah,
well-
dude.
Roll to hit. A 17, I believe.
It hits. He's a little bitch. We all know.
Hits.
Yeah.
Do the chains and shit act on Maleficum's turn?
Yes.
So you all have a turn. If you don't want...
It's kind of like do damage to him in the hopes that we can catch the thing.
So 6, I'm going to also roll an additional damage die, so it'll just be another roll.
Another D10,
Damage. For that.
Cool. And then your last Eldritch Blast.
Huge.
17
That's
hits.
nice. That is nice.
A six damage is exactly how much you need to reduce him to 0 hit points.
That is lovely.
But
However,
Oh no.
as a shadow sorcerer, when reduced to 0 hit points for the first time, he can make a charisma saving throw, which is DC 5 plus damage taken, which will be 11. And on a success, he will instead drop
Drops
to
to
1 hit point.
Oh, hell yeah.
So if he rolls a charisma saving throw, and do you guys want to hazard a guess as to what his saving throw bonus is to charisma saving throws?
Is it like
13, because he's a sorcerer.
It's a 10. So
Right.
the only way for him to fail
Is
is
it
he
a
rolls on
one?
that 1.
right? Excellent. May the odds
believe.
be ever in your favour.
I simply believe.
He
That's
saves.
unfortunate.
So instead, he's at 1 hit point. But
I
he is
need someone to
rough.
do 1 point of damage.
Zarlok, you are up.
Can I push past this ghoul in front of me? Oh, this wraith in front of me.
You have 2 actions. You have your normal action and your hasted action. What are you
Basic-
trying to do? Are you trying to dash?
I'm trying to
over there?
just body over him and then just get to him, basically.
So what's your movement?
45.
45.
45, and it will double, won't it, because of the haze.
So you can use 1 action to disengage and not take any
I'll do that.
damage. Run over there with your doubled action, and then you still get 3 attacks.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's attack him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Cool.
Oh my god, dude,
You
massive.
can do so. He is going to cast shield, which means that first one misses.
What's his AC now?
His AC is now it's not unbeatable. It's going to be with +5 will be 19.
Second one hit!
Oh, that is perfect.
It's the second boss Zarlok has killed.
All right. So I mean, roll damage, and how do you want to do this?
Right, so I want to body this bloke, and as I'm running, pull out Stormcleaver and dive forward, but like spin like a corkscrew at the same time.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm watching Zarlok. Well, like if I was to look at Zarlok doing this, he would be flying through the air like a perfect pencil, spinning and gaining speed while spinning. And just absolutely drill through this bloke.
So you sprint forwards, you go through this cloud of like noxious fumes, you hold your breath. As you get to the end, you can just see him through the green smoke. You dive forward and in a spinning pirouette, like a bullet shot from a gun, fly forward and the sword just hits him straight and he looks down and you just see blood begin to pool around his chest. He looks down and he looks up and he begins to choke on the blood as it comes out of his mouth.
Yeah, I don't think Zarlok would say much.
You just stand over him as his dead body falls off your sword with
I think he would just be standing there.
Just be standing there.
just standing there. Fair enough.
Like, literally just standing there laughing.
And
Amazing.
as you chuckle, We are, although the combat is over, we are still in initiative.
Ooh.
16 is, how much HP do you have?
I'm not telling you that.
No,
Well-
come on.
I have 23 hit points.
So the average damage for a life drain is 21. So if it does better than average and reduces you to 0 hit points,
Oh.
you will be dead.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You need to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw to survive.
God.
Oh
Otherwise, Jean-Pierre Jaff is dead.
My
If
God.
I fail this,
Oh
it's
my
no
God.
death
Oh
save. Just
No death saves.
Death,
Your
isn't it?
HP. I'm assuming we've blasted through.
my fucking God.
I did say to you all before this combat started, this is going to be dangerous.
I know.
So DC 14 con save. If there's anything, I will allow, because Yeg, you are directly after this guy's turn. I will allow a bonus action from you if you wish to try and spy him on this save.
No, don't higgledy-piggledy the roll.
He's
Let's
directly
just
after.
fucking do
He's
it.
directly
Yeah,
after. So
it's whether I can.
Don't
whether you're in-
higgledy-piggledy it. I'll fucking roll it.
Oh my word! You love to see it.
Oh
So you are brought to
God.
0 hit points, but
But I'm making
are-
death saves.
you are making death saves.
Oh
Holy
my fucking God.
All right. That's the end of the race go. Yeg, you are up.
Right. So I can cast Healing Word again, and I'm going to do it at level 3, right? Would this mean that I get him up from the thing? Or is that...
He'll heal by however much you heal him by.
You love to see it.
Is that level 3? Because I think that's only done it as...
yeah.
So it's 12 total. 12 total.
Perfect.
Thank
Jack,
you
heal by
very
12
much.
HP.
Then I will go a further 30 feet. Where's the safest? Probably...
This way.
Yeah. So, like, not... Oh, sorry, that's the ghoul. Yeah. 15 here and 15 here. Yeah, I'll pop myself right there.
And he's also going to make a life drain attack.
Oh, God.
On you. So...
Didn't think about
Does an
that.
18 hit?
Yeah, I think it does. It does.
27 damage. And you need to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, well, I've mistyped. Hang on. And a
7 damage.
Constitution save.
4d8 plus 3, and it rolled a
4d8.
7 and an 8, a 5 and a 4. So
Oh,
you save, so you just take the damage, nothing else.
okay. Okay, that's a little dangerous, guys.
It's the Hound's go. The Hound has 60 feet of movement. Can you just put the spell for Cloud Kill in the chat again? I want to know if it has to end its turn there, or if it has to just if it passes through at any point.
I'm fairly sure it's if you go in it, right? Blood spreads.
Just whack
If
just
it's
whack it in the chat
moving
for me.
through, though, could it hold its breath?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what I
you
think it has
ruled.
to.
That's what you ruled for ZARLOK.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be completely within the cloud at the start of its turn. So it can move through and get to Zarlok within 60 feet of movement, and it's going to bite at you, Zarlok.
Oh dear.
So it has, no longer has advantage,
Misses.
apologies. 7 misses, cool. That's its go. Gildor, you are up.
Gil, since you're the only one not being attacked, pain might have to be your job.
The what might be mine?
The chain.
The chains.
Can I make a
Well,
perception? Can I make
yeah.
a perception check on the chain situation, please?
Yeah, feel free. 25. What are you trying to perceive exactly? Like, what are you trying to gauge from...
How can I stop what is occurring?
If he's now dead, is he not then controlling?
No, he summoned them, but he's not the one controlling them.
Right.
Whoever's on the other side seems to be the person pulling these chains. And from your perception check, so the chains have it doesn't really look very good in the photo, but the chains have attached themselves to the side. So the only way is to unchain it from those chains.
I've got something here that might be crazy.
on, my son.
It's.
My health has disappeared.
I am going to stay and do something insane here. Actually, I don't even know if I've got the distance for it. Stay there. Where's the ruler?
Please. Please.
Okay, I'm going to walk forwards. This is something I'm cooking here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I am within. I'm within 110 feet, and I believe Warcaster doubles my spell.
Spell Sniper does, but I think you have Spell Sniper as well, so that's fine.
Spell Sniper does it?
Yeah, do you have Spell Sniper as one of your feats? I think those are the two you took, but
It increases it by 60 feet, and the spell I'm about to cast is going to is 60, so it's 120. I am going to cast Knock on the chains.
Okay, you can only target one of them, which will definitely do a job. It will definitely slow down the rate at which it does, but you can only do one of them. So, as you cast Knock, the
Crazy.
You're aiming the left or the right one?
Does it make a difference?
Not really, but I'm going to delete that one, so I'd rather it be the one that you're aiming at.
I'm going to do the right one, then the right one.
Okay, so as you aim at the chain, it's pulled taut as whatever being on the other side is yanking it towards it. And all of a sudden, the chain that's on the side of the thing just comes loose, and the chain falls away into the ether.
That is mental, Triple G. Well done. I wouldn't even have think to use that spell in that way.
I was wondering if you
That's
when you said you
cold.
got like this, I'm like, is he going to cast Knock? Because that's very smart.
That's
Thank
crazy.
you very much.
Well
I did
done.
not. Of all the spells that I do not have selected right now, that I'm so angry I did not think that Knock being selected would work out. I'm so happy.
Syrell is about to become. You done yet?
Yeah, I'm done, yeah.
Okay. Syrell is going to use his movement to move to you, Gildor. And would you say you are a willing creature?
I'm always a willing creature.
He is going to cast Dimension Door.
Yeah!
You and Syrell zoom across, and you end your turn up here, right by the other
Whoa.
chain. And and that's the end of your go. Maleficus will be dead, but on his
Skip.
turn the chains act.
Oh.
So, because of the only being one chain, it only manages to get to here. It needs one more yank
Fucking
to
hell.
get into the thing. But as it stands, it is still within this plane of existence. It has not been yanked through just yet.
Jaffin is 12 hit points. What are we at?
Say,
Careful of that wraith,
you
brother.
need to be very careful, because if you take another hit from that wraith, you may die.
Yeah, but there's not. Like, I move and I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
You can disengage and just run away.
I mean, I've got an idea that doesn't involve disengaging,
Right. It involves you getting buried.
but I don't know how much it would do. Can I tell you what I'm gonna do and you tell me what this would do? Yeah.
Depends on what you tell me, but you tell me, I will respond to you.
If I pour a bottle of holy water you gave me 25 sessions ago over my glaive and then hit the wraith with it, what would that do?
It will take. It will deal an extra D6 radiant damage to the ghoul, to the wraith. Sorry. Now it is vulnerable to radiance. It will actually be double that. But you also remember that ZARLOK hit 4 attacks on a wraith and it was still standing.
So all I can do is just run away from
Yeah,
this.
unbelievably, dude, that has always been an option.
But then it's just going to... The amount of movement I have, it has as well. So it's just going to move to me and then hit me.
Well, listen, dude, I don't know. It's a complicated situation, you know?
Maybe just
Also,
lay down
pretty
and die.
sure you have some healing potions on you. Like, you can heal up a little bit.
I do, but I'm like, is the extra damage and killing it going to be better for me than healing? All right, fine. I'll use a bonus action to drink a
I would
potion of
say
healing.
if
I'm at
you
12. It's not
use
going to make a difference. I'm not going to get
Well,
above 26.
If you use your full action, you deal, but you heal the full amount. If you use a bonus action, you just roll for it.
I'm not going to get above 26 with both of them. What a normal healing potion is? How much?
What one have you got on you?
Just a potion of healing. I don't know if it's lesser or I'm pretty sure because I just put it in as potion of healing. It's not lesser.
I think this one is a 4d4 plus 4, so you would heal 20 points.
20.
4d4 is 16 plus the 420 because if you take it as a full action.
4d4. It's 2d4 for a normal potion of healing.
I don't think this is a standard one that you have. I remember you getting these way back in the thing, and they were the greater ones. You got these from the crypt. I actually have my session notes. I'm going to go to my session notes and find out what they were.
Please hurry up.
Okay, fine. No, whatever.
Yeah, they are greater. I'm literally looking at my session notes now. They were greater ones that you found.
Okay, I'll drink that then.
Cool.
With
So
my
you heal
actions.
20 points in that short action.
And I have no bonus action.
Cool. All right. Ghoul's dead. ZARLOK, you're up.
Skabang!
Oh,
13 misses. 26 hits. That's 14. Roll another. You've got 2 more attacks if you want to use them.
take this fucking dog out.
20 hits. That is enough to murk it. So that is now dead. So you have an action and movement if you so wish.
Fucking hold on to the box.
So, can I? There's what's it called? The only way to break these chains is what?
However you think you can
Like,
break
we-
them.
Yeah, dude. Use your
Have we figured it out yet?
No,
Or-
just do what makes you feel good, and hopefully it works.
Yeah. Or hold on to it. Hold on to the box and
Yeah.
hold it still until my turn, I guess. Or actually, no. I'm gonna act before the box moves. So you might as well just try and fuck the box up. I mean, fuck the chain up.
Chain
Don't
up.
fuck
That's
the
what
box
I'm
up.
gonna do. I'm gonna try and fuck up the chain.
Roll to hit the chain. 16 will hit. It's a stationary big object. Roll damage. The chain starts to crack a little bit, but it's not quite broken just yet after those 18 points of damage. But you have made a sizable crack in the chain.
So with those 4 attacks, I had those 4 attacks because of
You have two. You have 2 attacks.
2 attacks. Yeah.
You then have your hasted action, which is another attack, which is one single attack, and then you can bonus action attack because you're frenzied.
So if I reckless attack,
That
that would be my bonus action.
No, that's a free action to reckless attack.
So what? I would then get a 5th attack.
No, you still get 4 attacks, but they will have advantage.
Right. Okay. Got you.
Cool. All right, and it's Wraith 1's go, who's going to attack you, Jaff. 21 hits,
Oh man, he's not.
or 14 damage, which I don't think kills you, or brings you to 0, does it?
No.
Cool.
Oh my
Do I need
god.
to make a? Let me make my con save.
Yeah, make your con save. So your max HP also goes down by 14.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeg, you're up.
I'm disengaging and I'm legging it. Fuck
Do
this
So
shit.
you get your regular movement, and that's it.
I'm out.
Cool. This wraith is
Oh,
not going to
no.
follow you into the clouds. It's probably going to have to go for Jaff.
I'm just tanking it.
Jaff, you will take another attack from the wraith.
Oh god.
25 hits,
Yeah.
Oh dear.
23 necrotic damage.
If I
I've also
fail,
just
I'm
realised
dead.
something. Well, no, actually, I've also just realised something. You're fine. Because it's not reducing your hit point maximum to 0. You're being reduced to 0, but your hit point HP max is not 0, is it?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we got really scared for no reason, but actually you're probably gonna be okay. You're at 0,
Yeah.
and roll your so you also your HP max is now also reduced by 23 as well. But I'm assuming you're still above.
I'm
HP
not
max is still
far
above.
off.
But yeah, you are alive. The hound's dead, and Gildor, you are up.
I'm gonna head over to the chest. So quick discussion with you. Knock is a second level spell. I'm out of
Yes.
second level spells, but I have 3 first level and 1 third level. Would you let me substitute either for the second?
You could cast it as a third level, yeah, because I'm assuming it can be cast as a high level. It won't have any effect, but you can always cast it as a higher level.
I will upcast Knock at a third level on the chain.
Cool. And as you do so, the chain comes free
Fucking hell.
and disappears back through the portal, and the case sits on the edge, stuck there, close to the portal, but is not there as of yet.
I scream into the portal. Who fucking wants it then? You're coming after the boys now.
Right, and is that into your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Syrell is going to cast lightning bolt. There's no one in the way, is there? Yep, on the wraith to try and help you. It's going to miss you, luckily. JAFF. So lightning bolt. He's going to cast it at level 5. So he's a bad man. So
exactly how I describe him.
And it's going to be 10d6. So dex
Holy
saving throw.
shit. What
Save.
level is Syrell?
He should be the
13's a
master of
fail.
mages.
10d6. So slash roll 10d6 for 39 points of damage. It is, however, half because he's resistant to cold, so he takes 19 damage as he's blasted by. Oh no, it's lightning damage. He's not resistant to lightning, only cold. Cool. So he's down to. Yeah, he's absolutely murked him with a flying bolt of lightning. JAFF, your go. You have 2 wraiths around you, and you will need to make me a death saving throw, please. That's a save.
Huge.
ZARLOK, you're up.
Grab the box and run.
Mouse. I'm able to pick up this box. Am I?
It'll be a strength check, but you have advantage on those, but it is heavy.
I'll give it a go.
Go on, give me a strength check with advantage. It's a check, but it's fine. You get the same bonus to your check that you do your save, I think. Well, close enough. You're fine. You have a 20, so you're fine. You can carry it. You have half movement, but so that means you're normal, but you can move 45 feet with this box currently.
Sweet, well, I'm gonna fucking move as 45 feet as far as I can.
Cool, you move, I'll drag the box over to you.
Sweet. So, let me have a look. Where's 45 feet?
Right here-ish. Cool, and you carry the box there as well. Cool. The wraiths are not intelligent creatures. They're not going to attack someone they've already killed in their eyes. Instead, they're going to move to you, Yeg.
Oh no.
30 feet, it can move there. It's going to move to you, and it's going to attack you with a life drain. 10's
It
a miss.
misses.
Yeg, you are up.
I might just disengage and run away.
This is ZARLOK, and let him deal with it.
Oh, too far. There we go.
The wraith is going to dash and get up to ZARLOK, and that's him done. Gildor, you're up.
We're just clearing out the ghouls now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's
much,
the
yeah.
wraiths. Yeah.
Obviously, JAFF is there on death saves as well.
Oh
so
shit. Yeah, I ran away from him. That was a mistake. Sorry, Jeff.
He's okay, I'll be alright. Chromatical.
11's a miss, unfortunately.
That's not
So
good.
that's you done.
Chromatical is the
So-
most useless spell of all time, by the way.
It's Syrell's go. He is got no healing magic, so instead he is
Fuck up the wraiths.
going to. He will just magic missile at 4th level. The wraiths. He's going to go for the one that's in the clouds at the moment. So 1, 2, 3 for the normal, and then at 4th level, another 3. 1, 2, 3. For a total of 7, 10, 15, 20, 22 points of damage to this wraith as these arcane darts smash him in the chest. Jack, another death saving throw for me, please. That's 2 saves.
Massive.
Zarlok, you're up.
Not Jeff's time. Just not Jeff's time.
This goal's gonna get it. Hang on. That was with advantage. But...
Yep.
We've gone
You can
deep
make
into
second
the.
one.
We've gone deep
Yeah,
into
gone
the
alright,
night
that's-
for this
Yeah.
dub.
Yeah. Apologies. It's almost, we're close to the end now. Just got to get
We
it all
have
done.
gone
15.
Deep
Next
into the night
attack.
for this dub.
12's a miss. 23's a hit. Roll damage. 18. And that is enough to reduce him to 0. You still have 2 more attacks and your movement if you want to come and try and finish on this last
Oh,
wraith.
fucking.
Fred, do the deed. Do
So one more
the
attack.
deed.
One more attack, but movement.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That's my
is
boy.
exactly
That
how you,
is-
you can roll damage. Yep, that
is
is.
my boy.
I could cry.
That's my boy right there.
And
That's my boy
Zarlok,
right
I'm
there.
pretty sure, if I actually think about this, every kill apart from the ones that when Maleficum killed his own people, Zarlok has killed everyone on this board. I think that's
impressive.
absolutely every single person on this board. So you see, he's sick and tired of all of your shit. He has just he's raped around to him. He's just absolutely sliced him in half with 2 slices. Run up to the other one, skewed it down the middle, pulled it down. He's turned around and his posh act. He's saying, "Who the fuck wants it?" And all around are these dead ghouls and shadow wraiths that are dissipating now. And that is where we will end our session, guys. Sorry it went a little bit longer than usual. You can hear a little victory round of applause on the music.
Boy, that is easily the best session we've done, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
That combat was
That was a
very
very
good.
good session.
Before we actually
genuinely.
end it, does anyone want to quickly bring Jaff up, or do you want to make your last episode for us if you come up anyway, Jaff?
See if you
I don't
save
think anyone
yourself.
wants to bring me up. Fail.
I'll just wander over and go, fucking get up, you twat.
You heal him up, give him whatever hit points he gets from that, and then yeah, cool. You're up on 5.
I'll kick him in the leg. I'll give him 4. Give him 4 health instead.
That is where we'll end it. Bloody, battered and bruised, close to
hell,
death a fair
man.
few times, almost lost.
Close to
the
death.
soul.
Triple G doesn't have a fucking hair wrong on.
I actually did not take a single point of damage that whole fight.
You lot are very lucky that you didn't let if Maleficum had one more turn on that time stop, he had banishment as a spell, and he was going to twin cast it at 2 of you and send you both back to somewhere in Azureth. I've got a D100
Oh, that would have been
table
nuts.
of anywhere in the world, continents you've not even been to, places you don't even know about, where any of you two could have
Dude,
been.
imagine he sends me
turned
to
up in.
T-God, though. That would have been nice.
T-Guy's on the list.
Well, fucking could have, me and him could have worked something out.
How would we have reconciled that?
No, we just wouldn't.
That's what I was saying to Luke earlier.
Solo sessions.
Literally, if you, I'll tell you what, you probably would have aimed it at Zarlok and Gil. You two rolled a D100 each to see where you would have ended up.
Go on, yeah. Little experiment, social experiment.
So Zarlok on a 62, you would have ended up at a city in Lorandor.
That's crazy.
You would have ended up in
Absolute shit.
And Triple G, you would have ended up in a forgotten crypt somewhere in the Threllis.
Oh
You
my!
would have been on 2 completely different continents that I haven't even built a map for yet. I just know there's places there.
Oh my word! Wow, well that did.
So we would have been teleported somewhere where you haven't even written about it.
That's how next level of a punishment it is.